Hello, sir.
Yo, what's going on? How's it going, man? Pickles, how you doing, man? How are things? Hope you're doing well. I cannot give you any points. I apologize. That is just reality here. You're gonna have to find a way to just earn those points, I guess, slowly but surely. Am I still balding? No, but I am still graying. Yeah, I'm still gray, very gray. It's okay. I'm old. This is what happens, man. Hey, Magnolia, what's going on? No way, Castle. I think you keep bringing that up. I don't even know what Deltarune is, man. So yeah, yes, we are continuing our build from whenever we did it last, a couple weeks ago or a week ago. I can't remember now. So you know, hopefully, if you guys were here, we made some progress. I'd like to do a little bit more if possible, and kind of you know keep it steady, keep it easy. So I'm gonna get in. It's gonna be chill today, guys. I usually don't stream on Saturdays, but I feel like I got up early-ish today, got a bunch of stuff done, have some time. Figure it's a good time to do it. So that's what we're doing, you know? Play Deltarune? I don't want to. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know what it is. I think I'm good. I think I'm good. You know? I do want to do building. So the funny thing is, so guys, like you guys know, I've been working on these videos for like Terraria and whatnot, right? And I think like those videos have been taking quite a lot of time. We're actually finally finished the series on Calamity. I am going to be uploading a video that's like, I don't know, it's gonna be like 3 hours long. It's just like kind of combining that whole series into one. I don't think it's gonna necessarily be that popular, but I'm hoping that it's like a little bit different and a little bit interesting, and people will just kind of put it up in the background, you know? That's what I'm hoping for. So you can get points, you just gotta earn them yourself, you know? All right, let me get into my world here. Oh crap, I didn't save it as a favorite. All right. Let me go see if I can find, there it is. Oops, did I put as a favorite? Ooh, I did not. Hold on a sec. I know you guys can't see my screen, but that's okay. It's not that important. Yeah. There we go. Do this. Not even as a gift. No, especially not as a gift. So yeah, if you guys haven't seen this yet, if you guys weren't here, I think you guys were here. we have a ton of work to do, but we got a pretty good, like, base structure going, I think. I need to paint this roof still to match this, because obviously that looks really strange. But I think we were doing a pretty decent job. We're still figuring out some of the, like, layout and the set. But I think it looks decent. I haven't figured out, like, I think this is gonna be like a room, like bedroom type thing. I'm gonna keep this kind of basic. I might make this kind of fancy, and then I want this to be like a little room archway walkway thing, you know? So I think we got like a pretty good idea what we want to do. We added some funky details and stuff. This needs a ton of work. The bottom part is not good. I really want to improve that. So we'll see how that goes. But otherwise, I'm pretty happy with it. I mean, there's some things we got to change here, obviously. Like, it's just the way it is, so it's not too bad. Pickles, how you been though, man? How are things? I hope you're doing well. And then I'm gonna build like an actual town out here. So we got a lot of crap to do, a lot of crap. So I'm gonna pull up. Oh, what was I doing here? I think I was using this for my. I want to start working on these because I kind of know I'm gonna make some pillars. This is just like an idea. This is where we're gonna have some pillars. The problem is I don't think I'm gonna have the right spacing. The other thing I could do is I could do shadow painted pillars in the background to give it a bit more depth, which I think is something I want to do. The problem with doing that is you cannot make the pillars too big. If you make them too big, they don't really work. So we're gonna see if we can figure that out and come up with like a design that we like, or just kind of like a general shape. The other thing I gotta make sure is I'm putting away all the correct materials, because I am using certain things here that maybe I'm not including. So we gotta make sure we're getting all our paints and other such nonsense organized. I think for the most part, we're probably pretty good. We'll just keep that in there. What else do we need? I think we're good. Yeah, so we're gonna kind of chill. So I think this is gonna just kind of be this whole thing. Just kind of really sort of solidify what this is gonna be. So I think the pillar probably needs to end like right here. The other thing is like the shape of this really needs to change. So like I want like arches and stuff in this. So I think the best way to do that is probably just, I'm gonna need to thicken this up a lot. And I don't really think there's a way around it. The only issue I have is this gonna change? Like I kind of want to change this, but I don't know exactly how I'm gonna do that. So the first thing I can just do is just like, you know, make another one of these and yeah, just separate this off, but I don't know if that's the right call necessarily, right? Like that's all well and good, but like this needs to be probably like 2 or 3 thick. So the question here is, what is this walkway going to be made out of, right? Is Geometry Dash, is that the one where you're like a little block and it's like crazy colors and shit and you go through like a level, you can't touch anything? Is that the one? I've seen it, I've never played it. I don't think that's a game for me, man. Yeah, okay, I've seen that. No, like that game looks like it's a lot. Like it hurts my eyes to look at that. I'm too old for that shit, you know? Okay, let me, I gotta empty my inventory here. I don't know what I'm in, it's like, oh, maybe I could use some of these. Oh, what about the pink one? What does this look like? This could work. What I want for the pillars is I don't necessarily want them to look too clean, but I also don't want them to, I don't know, maybe I do want them to stand. They can't be too crazy, because if there's too much, it's very like it hurts your eyes. So I'm gonna be a little mindful of what I grab here, but I'm probably gonna use these. I'll keep the stone slabs. This can go over here. I feel like this blue brick could be useful somehow. Like those dungeon bricks, right? Oh, what are they called? Blue. I think it's there. Yeah, it's just a brick. What am I talking about? It should be right here. Right here, blue bricks. These are the pink usually work pretty well, you know? Well, Pickles, you know what I have been playing enough of recently? I've been playing here and there. I've been playing Battlefield 6. I've been enjoying that with some friends. I've been playing, I actually was going to play Chain together with my buddy last night, but I don't know what happened to him. He just kind of like disappeared on me. So he might have fallen asleep, as one does. And then, yeah, Listen, I play different things, all right? I play different things. So I don't know if I want this to be a separate line, but I like the idea. Okay, hold on. Let me turn on my paint sprayer here. Like, I like this idea that this would start with this, but I just think it's too much. So we gotta figure out what we're gonna do with this. God damn it, Dusty. Fuck. Oh, this filter, bro. I do not like that filter. I don't like it at all. Let's see what we can do here. So can I use lead brick? No. I mean, that looks kind of interesting. The problem is, do I want this to go all the way across? I don't know. I almost want to like make this like multi-layered, and then like I'm gonna do 2 layers here, and then maybe I'll start adding the pillars. I just feel like the walkway needs to be really robust, or it doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. I know it'll look a little strange, but it's fine. We'll figure this part's gonna be awkward though. We gotta figure out this staircase thing. Will you ever stream other things like what, Pickles? That didn't last long? Good, Dusty, I'm glad. I haven't tweaked it, by the way. Just if it's lasting a certain amount of time, that's just the way it is. This has no texture now. That's the only downside to this as well. Should I change this? I definitely want ebon stone. I tend to use that a lot. See, the problem is if I do this, like these don't connect, and it just kind of looks weird. It may work. I just worry this is gonna look really strange. Because like I can't make these pillars like I would do here with like they'd be too small, I think. So I'm leaning towards needing larger ones. The problem I'm running into is like, am I gonna find a shape that makes sense? We're definitely gonna grab palladium because I'm pretty sure I'm gonna use this in some capacity. I do have a pillar design I like that I use like I'll use like a wand in it. It's just I don't know if that's gonna work for this. It's like you can do. Oh, you know what? Let's maybe try something different. Let's try shit. What's it called? Solar fragments. There's a yeah. Okay, let's maybe try the brick. Will that work? Yeah, see, like that gives it a nice design. So I kind of like something like that. Let's go with that. And again, I want to try to keep it like interesting, but also try to keep it kind of simple where I can. If not, it's just not going to work. So the key here is how do we make this have that right shape? Now the other problem is this is going to give off like a weird color potentially. So maybe I should do a different fragment type. Maybe we'll do like vortex. Oh, but it looks so much worse. Ew. Stardust? I don't like that. What about you? What do you look like? Oh, that's such a shame. Okay, so it's gotta. Oh, hold on. I'm not using the bricks. Shit. One sec, guys. I'm an idiot. So Pickles, like, yeah, like I used to multi-stream, right? So, or like multi-stream. I used to stream different games. Like I would stream, I would stream like Call of Duty. I would do, Deep Rock Galactic, like other things. I think like it's possible. The only thing is, like I've always said, that the challenge I run into is if I stream very little, it's a good opportunity for me to do things in Terraria where I also make videos, right? Oh, that's pretty cool. Okay. All right, what do you guys like more? If I do this, you know, I'm just gonna make like a couple of these so you guys can see them. Let me just. All right, you guys tell me which one you think is better. I think I'm gonna know the answer to this, but so let's keep this one with the brick. All right, that's that. We'll go purple, and we'll do green. Yeah, see that's too dark. And we'll do blue. All right, which one do you like? Which one do you guys like the most? I think this one matches the best. I kind of like the dark though. It's between these two for me. was going to screenshot. I do. That's what everyone's doing. What are you guys' thoughts? What do you guys like? Do you like a particular one here? I need opinions. Thoughts, thinkings, preferences, nothing. I think it's gonna have to be the purple, honestly. I think it just looks better, you know? And I think the glow will be better too, so let's go with the purple. Yeah, there's not a huge difference, it's just like, it's a little bit lighter, you know? And I think that lighter color really kind of lends itself to what we're going to be doing. The thing is, like, the problem you run into when you do stuff like this is, like, how much do you want this to look like a pillar? Like, I kind of want this to be curved. The problem is, in my head, I'm like, it'd be kind of cool to have some shaded versions of these in the background. So I have to, if I make them super, super intricate, right? Like, I don't know if they'll look good. The problem is, like, this is a pretty heavy bridge, so this has to be pretty wide at the top. So we gotta have things that, like, kind of blend and work. And I'm not exactly sure what that is gonna be. Right? Because, like, I don't want to do that. And again, there's different ways I can do this. I can do a lot of, like, there's a lot of tricks I have to maybe make this work, but I'm just not 100% sure. Because, like, I like the idea of, you know, I could do something different, but if it just starts getting out of hand, it just doesn't look very good. I don't know. I'm gonna play around with this a bit. But I think we might be able to come up with something. But it's like, will this even look good? I don't know. It's like, why is that so over the top? Like, the thing with these pillars is a lot of times what you really want to do is try to keep it pretty simple, but I should totally play Terraria on stream someday. I mean, I think I'm doing that now, aren't I? Steam username? I forget what my Steam username is. I think if you hit exclamation Steam, I think it pops up. I'm pretty sure. Isn't it a number now, though? It's like, you don't use the name, use the number. I forget what it is, honestly. Yeah, see, I'm not sure. Like, I like the way this looks, but I want to make this a bit bigger. I guess I could use walls, actually. Right? And then I could narrow this in. Somehow. But then how's that gonna look? That's gonna look weird, isn't it? I gotta be able to repeat this, so it's gotta be kind of easy. I mean, I guess I could always actuate this too, so it's not really that big a deal. The alternative is I could use... Oh, you know what I could do? What if I do that into this? But that also looks fucking weird, doesn't it? Yeah, like, this is the thing, is like, because I want to make these a bit thicker. I don't want to ruin what I have here, but I may not have a choice. I may have to. Or I can do this and lower it to here. And then widen it. That could work. And then we'll taper it down or something. Which means this has to all shift over slightly, but that's okay. I'm not really worried about that. I can just do that. It's not a huge deal. My games? Dude, I have a bunch of games. Yeah, I don't know how big... I couldn't tell you off the top of my head how big the library is, but it's big. It's sufficiently large, you know? So I think another way to do this is maybe we break this up a layer. I think that could also look good. Because I do want texture here, that's the other problem. So it's like, if I just keep this the same, it, I think, starts to look a little strange. The water level's the same, so I think the other thing is I want these kind of... Maybe I want this above the water line, actually. Like it shouldn't be, this shouldn't be sticking out of the water too much. And, yeah. I don't know, man. Again, I think sometimes simple is better for these kinds of things, but it is hard to see it right now. And like this clearly needs one more. And then we can do like something with like little fences and shit. Like there's a lot of way to add details. I'm not as worried about that. Like I'm confident I can kind of muster some of that. I just think I need things like, I need to add like stuff like this, like little touches, you know? Hey Ultra, what's going on, dude? How you doing? Oh, thank you. Well, you're catching us. So we actually started this build the other day. It's been a hot minute. So we're making a, we're trying to make a castle and like a medieval town. So I'm just working on I've done the castle to a degree. I have to paint all that. I like this keep element. I think it's pretty cool. I'm trying to figure out these pillars because I want to repeat these down here and see if I can just jam them all in here and make them look nice. I'm just working on the shape. Now I'll probably have to actuate these, which means I'll probably have to paint all this white. These are also giving off a purple glow, which I don't necessarily love. So what if we do this? And again, I'm just trying to give this shape. And like, these are small touches that will make a huge difference here once we... Yeah, we get some texture in there. It just looks a little different, a little more interesting. So I think that works. The bottom part, I guess we just repeat it, I guess? I don't know. It's not that interesting, but we can't do the exact same design because we don't have the same shape. So I guess the question is, would this, maybe this widens out even more? That could work. Are you adding pillars in the water to the bridge, or is it... Wait, sorry. Are you adding pillars in the water for the bridge? Yes, no, these are for the bridge. Yeah. And then it's slow to make sure to copy each one. Yeah. So this one's nothing. This is just like a placeholder. So I'm gonna make this one, and then I'm probably gonna actuate it, and then I'm gonna repeat it. What I wanna do, the only thing I'm seeing here is I'm not gonna get the shape that I want. So I almost have to lower this, because I wanted this to kind of have like a curl to it. So I could raise this up. That's not really a huge deal. But I want this to have some shape, where like this is cut into. So maybe what I'll do is I'll add a floor here that's like a path. Like I'll add a nicer brick path here or something, and that'll fix that problem. But my goal is to be like, okay, like, I don't know, it's like, call it how many, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll do 8, and then we'll do whatever this is. I don't even know how many that is, right? But the goal with this is then, what we're actually gonna do is, I think, remove this section and have this kind of curl up. So this isn't gonna actually be here, but these are 8 across, right? That's the key. So we'll keep 8 there, and then we'll just kind of figure out how we do this. God damn it, Pickles. This looks promising so far. I love the red, white, oh, thanks, man. Well, so Ultra, I don't know if you've ever been here before, if you've ever seen the channel. I don't stream that often really anymore, but I'm active like on YouTube, so you're on YouTube. But if you're looking for any like Terraria building stuff, you're in the right place. I have a lot of that stuff, obviously. So you can check out the channel. There's some really good building tips, videos, tutorials, that thing. I'm not the best builder, but I just enjoy it, and I think people don't do it as much as they probably could, so I try to get them. Yeah, first time, yeah, go. So like, you're on the channel, if you want, go check some stuff out, man. Oh, Ryan, I saw your message, by the way, but I figured I'm streaming, so it's too late, because you fell asleep on me. We were supposed to play Chain together. You bastard. You know? Okay, how many blocks is this? I don't even know. Okay, well, this is easy. We just start like this. I'm so old and... Yeah, I know, man. Join the club, bro. Join the club. Oh, Target, what's going on, man? I got these filters, man. Honestly, I don't even know why I keep them. All you guys do is abuse them. So the other thing I could do here is, like, I could add, like, a little bit of detail here. Maybe I can, like... You know? I'm trying to make it feel more, castle-like, more robust, whatever the hell you want to call it. I don't know. That's just me. So I'll do 1, 2, 3, and then I'll be... And I'm not measuring anything, so what's likely going to happen here is this will not fit the way it's supposed to, but that is totally okay. That looks right. Oh my god, did I get rid of
Hello, sir.
Oh, Jesus. So old. I know, Pickles. Yeah, yeah. Did you decline my friend request? Pickles, I'm not looking at Steam, brother. But if you added me, I'll add you in. It's fine. Ryan, how you doing, man? I already subbed months ago since... Oh, I got you, Ultra. Yeah, well, Thorbin's a much bigger... Like, he's doing this more full-time, right? So you're going to see a lot more of his videos. I mean, that said, I have been working through my Calamity playthrough, which I think has been pretty fun. I'm not sure everyone loves it or anything, but I will be uploading a video for that. That'll be like a full-length thing. So it'll be like a 3-hour video. It'd be pretty long, but I figure, you know what? It makes it kind of fun, you know? So how did I even do this? See, now I'm looking at this. I'm like, wait, oh, see, hold on. I was like, this edge looks weird for some reason. Okay, that's better. And then, yeah, this is all just the same stuff across. Although, you know what? We could add, you know what? We should add a little texture to this. Oh, no, we shouldn't. It looks like shit. Never mind. Ignore what I just said. Yeah, so Ultra, like, we're actually doing another collab right now with Thorbin, and a couple other people. There's some pretty nice content creators out there for Terraria. You know, not to say that this game is necessarily everyone's numero uno, but I've had a chance to work with them, and they're all pretty chill dudes. So, you know, if you haven't checked them out, I do recommend it. Yeah, this is gonna be tricky. I don't love the shape here already, and I know it's gonna bug me later, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Like, who cares? It's kind of just like roll with it, I guess. So I do this. And I gotta, oh, see, like, I'm already screwing this up. Where did I even make this line here? Is it here? I think so, right? Yeah. Once you make a couple, it goes a bit faster. But I'm looking for kind of a tapered-ish look, so that's why the top has this. Now, I'm probably gonna have to do the same thing on the bottom. Like, add, like, some of this shit here, so it, like, kind of hides, like, it needs a bit of that thickness, you know? If not, it's gonna look strange. And gives it a bit of depth. I'm not looking, like, it's not gonna look perfect, obviously, but I think we can do a little bit better than what we got, so. Arguably, I need to learn to build bridges better. You know, Target, the thing with bridges is, like, they can take a lot of time because you can just tweak them forever, right? So, like, it's... half the battle with these is just coming up with, like, a shape, a design, whatever you want to call it, that you kind of like, and just kind of sticking to it. It's really not that hard in a way, but, like, I just had this as a line to tell me where my bridge was gonna be, right? So that doesn't mean much because it's like, who cares, you know? Like, if you make a bridge that you don't like or don't like where it is, it's fine. But the problem is if someone sees this, they're like, oh, like, how'd you make that? I'm like, there was no plan, right? It was just, hey, I'm making this. I hope it doesn't look like crap. And, you know, that's the story of the bridge I've made. And it works for the most part, right? Like, okay, let's just do this. I think this was here. Looks right. Oh no, we're missing these top little corners, right? Why does that look different? What'd I do? Oh, I screwed something up here. You know what if we just do fences up here? I think that's what we have, actually. Ah, see, like, that little tapering makes it look a lot better, in my opinion. Alright, so, like, that's pretty decent. Like, the problem is this part, I really don't like it, but what I'm gonna do to fix it is I'll probably just run something across the top, and it could be something that looks really different, right? It could be something like that, or we could do, you know, actually, no, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do, not Dynasty, what the hell's it called? Oh my god. My brain's not remembering the name of the wood. Mahogany, that's what it is, mahogany. We'll do mahogany, and this usually looks pretty good. And it just gives it a little bit of a layer. Helps with that thickness, and it kind of works. I love this to be a bit more curved, but I think it's gonna be a lot of work for not a lot of value. So I think we'll just leave it like that. I'll figure out the bottom part here as well later. I think right now it's just really about making this kind of look good. We do want to hide this a little bit.
Hello, sir.
See, this has to change. I had to make this thicker on the bottom, which makes sense, right? Is there gonna be a roof on the bridge? You know what? No. I think what I'm gonna do, it's a good question, Ultra. So I think what I'm gonna do is make some custom trees here, and like just a walkway. Like making a roof you could do, but it's more building that I don't think is necessary. So I'll add a couple of trees and maybe some lamp posts. I don't know. We'll see. My guess is no, though. Unless you're having fun making content. Yeah, so Ultra, that's the thing. I like making the content. I'm just very slow at it. Like, I'm not a good editor. I have a full-time job that eats up a lot of my hours. I have other things going on in life. So it's like, you know, yeah, like, would I like to do more? I'm like, yeah, sure. But is that reality right now? Not really, right? So the problem with this is I have to actuate this. But I think this could work. We could do something like this. Oh, that's the wrong block. Let's go ahead and do that. I like that they're not connected here, but I think a lot of this needs to be actuated. So let's just see what that looks like for now. We'll just we'll make a shape later. But like that, you can see if you curve it in, maybe it'll look decent. Again, I'm gonna have to actuate all this shit anyways. But it gives us kind of a cool shape, and then we can just kind of figure out the rest in here after. I'm not so worried about that. That'll mostly be walls, I think. I do like the shape, but I think we'll hold off on it for now. You know? I don't have a void. Yeah, no, this is creative mode. Yeah, this is a journey mode. Sorry. Yeah, you're right, Ultra. So yeah, lamps. So the other thing, you know, what's funny? We're talking about lamps. Like, lamps are really good for custom pillars. So for like in here, I'm probably going to use lamps. If you've never seen this, this is a trick I like to do, but you don't have to do this. Find a lamp you like I usually use the boreal one, but like, you know, this one as an example. So what you'll do is just do this, and it adds like a lot of detail to the middle. Now, obviously this is like the wrong gray color, as you can tell, but you find the right one, right? Like I said, I usually use this one. I'll deactivate it. So you'll have the, like, if you deactivate it, you just have this, you can hide the thing it's sitting on. And it just kind of looks cool. Like, it's a nice way to add, like, some texture to your actual pillar. So I'll probably do that in here after, but, like, that's to just add some look to this. Because, like, this is not going to be, I don't think this is going to be brown. I'm not sure yet, though. I may make these wood pillars. I thought that might look a little different. So we'll see. We're going to have a lot of these archways and pillars and shit. So again, who the hell knows? This is part of the fun or challenge of all this. But I think this is looking decent. You know, it's looking pretty solid. I think the thing is I got to figure out how this goes to the ground, you know? Yeah, spiral stairs, they're okay. They're pretty classic. I'm not going to fix this. This all needs fixing. I'm just working on the structural stuff right now, you know? Hey, Michael, what's going on, dude? Sorry, I'm slow at reading chat still. Well, doing Terraria for fun is your thing, and honestly, I did do the same if I had... well, like, Ultra, here's the thing, man. Like, you don't need much of a setup, right? Like, all you gotta do is record your screen and like, you can talk. Like, you don't need to have a camera like this for streaming or anything. Like, Thorben doesn't, right? Like, I mean, I think he's maybe shown his face once or twice. I don't know. But, you know, most people don't know what he looks like, so... And that's fine, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I think that's right. Yeah. I should probably do this a couple times. Right, because this would end here. How many blocks is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, I was like I said, it's 9 or 10. So I just do 9. Alright. Then we do 8 again. I think it's better to do this now, because if not... Oops. 1 second. Again, I could measure and do all... I'm not doing that shit. I'm just gonna do it this way. This is how I do stuff. So this should fit one more pillar, I think. But it's gonna be real tight. So that's the thing too, is to figure out like how is this going to get shaped up, right? Because that makes a difference, obviously. So let's see how we like this. And if we don't like it, we can always change it, but I'd rather do this now so we have an idea. Yeah, so this will be cut off. So I'm probably going to have to extend the stairs a bit, I guess. I think. see where this goes to. 1 second, there we go. Right, so that makes sense. That'll cut it off. We'll fix that, give it a bit of breathing room. And then we'll just do this, and we'll kind of and we'll do, where's my accent slab? Why do I have so many of the same thing? So that's as wide as it goes, I think, yeah. Right, so then we just go down. And that's fine, we'll figure this out. This is not a huge deal. The ground here is also very flat and even. I'll probably change that as well, but this is just like, these are all just like markers, so I know kind of more or less what I'm doing. Not to be like, these are not to be taken as permanent fixtures. So we kind of get the idea, right? You're just sitting down, wait, I'm just sitting home doing nothing since I can't really do it. Wait, why can't you do anything? What'd you do? Who'd you hurt? Oops, let's not break things. Okay, so this is looking all right. So Nightmare, here's a question for you. So do you do a lot of building, or do you just kind of like watch Terraria content creators? Or are you a Terraria connoisseur? There's different levels to this, that's why I'm asking. So we'll get rid of all of this. Even though this should be structurally the same, because we're gonna put this pillar in, we don't need these walls here. All right, and then we can get away with this being more open. Kind of like that. Ish. Something like that. Okay, cool. So that helps. So then what we're going to do is just kind of what we were doing before. We'll just kind of set all these up sort of in the same way. Right? And these all have the same kind of... Oh, hold on. This is one... It's a bit of a weird setup, I know, but this will work, I promise. There we go. And then, where's my palladium? There we go. Figure out the rough height. Now this one will be interesting because it's only really going to kind of go into the ground, but I think it'll look cool once it's done. So, you know, you broke your foot. Oh, dude, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. I have to say, like, ever since I stopped playing a lot of sports, I've found that my injuries have declined a lot. Now I'm just sore and my body hurts because I'm old, but that's a different problem. that's a whole other issue we're talking about. So. I think that's to here. No. Goes the water. Right. So that's to there, then that goes there, I guess. Trying to see if this is... I just feel like when I see this, it looks wrong to me. I don't know why. It's not though, right? This is... Like, this is just... this going like that, right? And then we just hammer, yeah, we just hammer those down. So something like that. No. No. Yeah. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, okay. Oh, like it takes my brain a second to be like, wait, is this actually correct? Then this is obviously the delineator there, okay. Then we gotta do the same here, so this goes there. Which means there's just one more piece here. And these all get smushed down. Down, I said. And then this is like that. Oops. There we go, got the rough shape out, so it's not bad, looking good. I've been to Terraria months ago, watched like a dozen of YouTubers who do... Oh yeah, Chippy, Wild. Yeah, Wild's great too. Yardis is doing a lot of, if you haven't seen him, he does a crazy Calamity challenge stuff. We'll see for a new spin or challenge. Yeah. Now I want to build stuff? Well, good. I'm glad, man. That's what I'm here for. It's been a year. Yeah, so like the thing with Terraria is like, it's got a lot of replayability, which is I think a reason why it's so well liked as a game. It doesn't necessarily mean that like everyone's gonna fall like in love with the game either, but you know, it's just, I don't know. Terraria is a game that's like like I said, I make the content around because I enjoy the building aspect. I do some tutorials, and I hope people get a little more into building. But the reality is, it's kind of up to the individual, right? Like if they don't like building, they don't like building. Most people aren't that into it, so it's a bit of a niche thing. But the people that find me, for the most part, seem to like the building stuff, because there's not really anyone, well, not anyone, but there's very few people doing building stuff, so it's kind of nice, yeah? Hey, Hat, what's going on, man? My bad for, dude, you don't have to apologize for being late. It's like, make it sound like I'm monitoring who's here. I appreciate you showing up, dude. And there is soul in it. Yeah, that's a good way of putting it, Ultra. Like, it's a game that just, it's got something to it, you know? And I think, like, the more you play it, the more you're like, it just, you're like, and also don't forget, like, the game costs diddly shit compared to other games. Like, it's an inexpensive game, and I think that helps too. Because, like, too many games now are like, we're like quadruple A game, and then you play it and you're like, this fucking sucks, bro. Like, there's been a lot of that going on, and I'm just like, I've said this for a while, for years now actually, but like for a while I've just been saying, man, like, indie games are gonna take over the industry, because people that make indie games give a shit about their game. Like, and it's just noticeable. Like, there's just no way around it. It's noticeable. And the thing is, people that game a lot, like, the older you get and the more you've gamed in your life, the more you're like, man, like, I have less time, so the games I play, I want to enjoy. Right? Like, think about it. Name me a game that you've purchased where you could just be like, you could, like, there was cheat codes to it. You could say, oh, I'm just gonna cheat. No, because everything's multiplayer. Like, there's no game where you could, like, there used to be games where you could make your guys have, like, bobbleheads and shit, you know? Like, I remember, like, playing, like, FIFA back in the day. There was, like, cheat codes, like, you would just type in the menu, and it would be, like, you know, big head or something, or bobblehead or whatever, and your guy, like, it was just fun. Like, it's like, it's not how you would play competitively mainly, but I'm like, it wasn't meant to be that. It was just meant to be a fun game that you enjoyed and played. And it's like, there's a lot of that that's like, I don't know if disappears the right word, but it's just been lost, and it's really, really weird, man. It, like, so like I said, soul is a really good way of putting it. Like, it just, yeah, they feel different, you know? Yeah, like Balatro was like the card game, right? I never played it, but people that played it were like, yeah, it's like super fun. I'm like, I didn't necessarily see the draw to it, but I'm like, people liked it, so there you go, right? Like, what else do you need, right? And that's my thing. It's like, if people like something and it's getting, like, it doesn't have to get rave reviews, but at least that it's getting, you know, it's piquing their interest. I'm like, then there you go. The problem is now games are really expensive. They're not, oh shoot, I have to delete all those. They're like really expensive, and they're not that good. Oh fuck, I fucked that up too, one sec. There we go. And the reason, guys, I'm doing this is I want that light coming through here, so I'm not filling that gap in. I'm still not sure what we're gonna do up here, but I figure we'll get there, so whatever. So let's do this will be easier, obviously, because we don't have to go all the way down. Do that, I think. That's here. Right? Looks right. It's a little harder when you got this going on. So what the hell is missing here? Yes, I'm gonna mess this up a bit, 1 second. Nope, you're fine, come on. Is that good? I think that's good, right? For some reason, I think it just looks weird because this is looking at me like a bit stubby on the end here, but oh shit, I fucked that up. GoldenEye N64 was amazing. Yeah, but like, if you go back and look at the graphics of that game, it's awful, right? Like, but at the time it was like freaking cutting edge, you know? Like, it doesn't mean GoldenEye's a bad game today. Like, I think where I've seen a lot of it's like the Call of Duty games have been, like, I'm not super big into them, but like, holy crap, man. Like, that new one's finally terrible. I'm like, yeah, you can't release a game every year and it's gonna be the same thing and expect like you're gonna have some like massively hyper amazing product, right? Like, sorry, that's just reality, and I'm glad reality's finally striking, because it's like, they've been, like, you talk about lazy production, like, holy shit, bro. Like, there's limits to, like, you know, how bad a game should be, and they were nudging up against it for a while, so it's finally kind of caught up to them, which oh, fuck, this is connected to something, isn't it? Which I am okay with, honestly. There we go. Right, so here, I don't know how this is gonna work exactly, but we'll figure something out. And we could have more connection points, but what I want to do is just quickly do this, just to see what it looks like, and if I like it. Because what I want to do is make a darkened version of this that's like thinner in the middle here. But I have to darken it, so I'm not exactly sure what I'm gonna do. I either paint it black or I paint it shadow paint, I don't know. Worth noting, a lot of the indie games right now are industry plans, e.g. But wasn't Clair Obscur from somebody who used to work at AAA and they made their own? Like, I'm not, like, I don't care if it's a plant or not. I'm like, that's fine. I don't give a shit who makes it. What I care about is that the game is, like, good, right? And the problem is it's, like, too many of those big games, like, they're big titles or whatever, like, they're not good. Like, that's the problem. It has nothing to do with anything else. Like, they're just not good. So you run into this problem of like, they're like this is the next like quadruple A game, and then you play, you're like, this fucking sucks. like and you feel crazy because you're like, am I losing my mind? Like, am I wrong? Like, and it turns out that you're actually not wrong, right? Okay, so I don't know what the hell I'm doing down here. This part's gonna be worse. Yeah, I gotta actuate this. So the question here is, I don't want to fill this with blocks, but I might be forced to. Because I'm gonna have to actuate this. But I think the easiest way to do this is just, we're just gonna go straight to the bottom. This will be our the seam that we're working with. And what I can do here is do 2 layers of this on either side. And that'll give us some depth, and then I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with the rest, because I don't need a ton of like texture down here or detail, I just need it to kind of work. No one's really gonna be looking at this. But you will sort of see it, so it's gotta kind of work. But I'm okay if the detail at the base is not as interesting. I would like it to still have a tapered look, so we might do a little something here, but it's not gonna be quite as nice looking, I don't think. That actually could work. Like, because I don't need this to repeat, right? Like, I think you want it at the top where it's like you see it, you know? I prefer gameplay than payoffs. Yeah, I mean, so the problem is if you look at, like, a lot of the games now, the way they are, like, if you look at, like, these Call of Duty games or shooting games or whatever, like, a lot of it's just like, hey, everything is designed because you need to farm experience so you can get the next unlock and get that dopamine hit. I'm like, how about you just make the game fun? Why don't we try that? Like, that could be interesting. You know, it's like, it's not a huge ask, but apparently it is in some ways. I don't know. I don't know why that's the case, but now I may add a little bit more to this, guys, but I'm not exactly sure what we're gonna do here. I like this. I kind of like this, like a 3-pronged pillar that goes into the ground. Well, again, we're going to actuate these, so these will be underwater, the water will flow through, it's not like it matters. And obviously, if you want to pass in front of them, it'll look cool. And by the way, guys, my plan is to make these downloadable, right? So I want to do these and share them. We'll see if I get around to it or not, but... Now what I could do here to add a little bit more intrigue, like I was saying before, we could do some pillars and stuff. Oh, it's not going to let me because it's in the water. No. No. What if I do this? Will that work? So, like, that could look really cool. But, yeah. Well, we'll see. Let's see if we like this. Like, I actually kind of like the idea of keeping a light down here. Because it's like, you know, at nighttime it'll look pretty sick. But here I think we do need a little bit more detail. I don't want this to become the focal point. That's the only issue I run into. And like, the further this goes down, the less of this we're gonna have. So maybe I'll do this at the base, but that way here you don't see it. You'll have this big chunky part, but you won't see the rest. So maybe we'll do the base of it, you know? Well, I'm planning to make a detective game in the future. Oh, you make games? That's cool, man. I don't want to go full budget on it, but I want to put something in there. Yeah, but Ultra, but see, like, that's the thing, right? Like, maybe, the thing is, if you make, like, a little game and people really like it, you can, like, make money off of that, like, real money off of that, and people, like, they get into it, you know? So it's not nothing. It's just a question of like, what do you like? What do you like doing? Like, what's the driving motivation, right? It's very easy to sort of be like, oh, like, I have to like make something novel and whatever. I'm like, not really. You can make a game that you like and maybe other people like. And yeah, if it's not like, if it's not the best game on the planet, then it's not the best. But it's like, you know, it's something you made and you're proud of, and fucking, you know, who cares? Dude, I don't know what to put here. I think I'm gonna have to make something similar. Let's put it near the bottom though. This is the issue though. Like, I think I actually do want this to connect at the bottom. So let's go with a classic. And yes, I appreciate it's not easy to see underwater, guys. Apologize, but. So here the question is, how do I want this to look? Kind of like, I want to use like different blocks here, but that's just a basic shape. But I think we're going to go, we could connect this with walls actually. That could work too. We could do something like, where it kind of makes sense that it's like hooked up like this. Problem is I need to use like bricks and stuff that would make more sense and are a little bit more thick, let's call it. So let's see if we can, like, I like this in theory, but the problem you run into when you do this is it just, like, I'm not going for an archway here, so I think we're just gonna stick with the wall, unfortunately. But so this is where it gets tricky, because like I want this to look, you know, like it's built in a bit. So we'll add some like walls and stuff, but maybe I could just, you know, let's just put a bit of a stone slab in there, thicken this up a bit. Because again, like no one's gonna care about the bottom section here. Like, this is irrelevant. You know what? Let me take a shine potion, so you guys can see just a touch better. Yeah. So this won't go into the ground at all, but we can just do a little bit. And you know what? Let's actually dig a little into this and see if we like that a bit more. Because I don't want that to look too skinny. You know? And I think that's decent. Like, we don't need a lot here. It's tempting. Like, I think like I may do something like at this level too, just to kind of break this up again. But I always worry about going too crazy, and it's just too much detail. Not to say that there's like such a thing as too much detail, but just even that little partition, like I don't need any additional anything. It just adds like that thickness that it's missing to kind of carry this over. I think I'm gonna do a third one, right? And that looks pretty good. And what we could even do actually is see if this looks any better. Just kind of taper it in, right? And see if we like that. Again, I think simple here is going to be our friend. I kind of like that rounded shape. It's a little different, you know? Oh, thanks for the posture check target. Oh! Darn water. Also, they should let you place the bottom part of those in the water. Yeah, well, you know, I don't disagree. I don't think novel is my concern. I did prefer to say the vision in it. When I was kind of something I'd never seen before. Yeah, but is the phase dye? It is Stardust dye. People always ask me what dye I use, and I can never remember. Go figure. Me not remembering things. All right, so we'll do that. Is that off? Am I crazy? Is this off by 1? That is off by 1. God damn it. God, I'm bad at this game. Hold on. Can't even do my own structural work here. So I think the trick here is maybe we could taper this a little bit sooner. So it's a little bit more, you know? And then here we could do the same thing. Let's go 2 on the bottom side. The problem is then that interferes with that. No, so we won't do that. We'll leave that nice and tapered. We'll leave it as a single there. Yeah, and then that's because this is going to roll out anyways. And that's that single connection with the wall. I think that'll look good. I mean, it's just like, we don't need this to go, like I said, this does not need to be crazy because there's not gonna be that much of it, but it's like, it's more just like, it's like, you know, when you come, if you do come down here, you want to see a little bit of those details. So it'd be nice to see it. That's all. And then we'll do the same here. We'll push this down. So, right. And then we'll just do this. And that starts right there, roughly. I guess it doesn't really matter. And then we can maybe, let's do a little bit of this in the ground as well. And we'll do. And I need to actuate all this, so I'm probably have to paint this all white and do all that. I'm just looking at the shape, and I think I kind of like this. I am a little tempted to do another layer here, but this is the only problem, is if I do this, do I want a smaller black one in the background? Maybe. And to do that, I'm going to have to kind of keep a similar-ish shape. So, like, that's one of those things that's like, is that a good use of my time? I don't know. I don't know. Right? And this looks very awkward because it looks so thin, but whatever. It is what it is. Less concerned about that. But I think that's a pretty good... I think it's a pretty good design. I mean, design. It's a pretty good shape, right? Like, it could be worse. Could be a lot better, also. But it could be worse. So, you know, again, I'm just kind of winging it, right? Like, I don't have a plan here. By the way, that's the other thing. So many times, man, this is a good look. Well, thank you. Yeah, so Ultra, one of the things I get asked a lot when I'm building is like, it's like, oh, like, how'd you come up with this? I'm like, meh. Like, as you can tell, I kind of just make it up as I go. Some people don't like to hear that, but it is the truth. I think everyone always thinks you have like a grand plan, like you gotta design everything. I'm like, it helps. All right, like it's not gonna hurt you. I am not doing a good job here. Oh my, this is way off. Yeah, excuse me, jeez. All right, let's do this properly. All right, so this won't have too much extra work, but that could look better, but it's fine. So what we can do here is we do get a chance to thicken this right there. And then it's going to be this, which is good. I'm not going to put it here. I kind of like that it's just on one side. And that's part of this idea of like having a little bit of asymmetry is like kind of nice. Because it just kind of works. So... Wait, this is off, isn't it? Oh yeah, okay, I see what I'm doing wrong here. This needs an extra... One extra layer, please. So this goes to here. Am I crazy? Am I... Yeah, okay, cool. I was like, something looked off. I was like, what's going on here? But no, it's just me being an idiot. Okay. So like, that's starting to look pretty good, I think. I mean, 100 times better than a dirt house. Yes, yes. Well, I try not to make dirt houses. I don't think anyone would watch me do any building or any of my build videos if I was like, here's a dirt house. Here's a larger dirt house. Like, here's a small dirt house. Here's a circular dirt house. Well, engineers would like to hear that. Yeah, I know. Architects usually get hated on by engineers. I mean, the reality is like, this has a bit of both. It's got some architecture and some engineering. But yeah, it's by no means a perfect build, as anything. Like, you know, I am kind of winging it. But I think it looks decent. Hey, Cerulean, how's it going? Such a delight to finally catch a stream. Yeah, well, Cerulean, it's been a hot minute. I have not been streaming a lot. I'm streaming extremely infrequently. And when I do have a chance, I just kind of do it randomly. So there's no schedule anymore. I just kind of turn up, as it were, as the kids would say. So yeah, I'm often MIA, unfortunately. But it is what it is. So I think this would be a really good connection point right here, like just doing this, right? But, oh man, my worry is it's gonna, like, I really want to do something with this. Oh no, I know what we're gonna do. Let's do a, let's get shelf. So the reason I want this is this will give me a little bit of texture. Just going across the top. Oh, god damn it. Do I want that shape? I think, no, I like this more blocky shape. Let's... Yeah, that's better. I think that blockier shape's better. Cerulean, how you doing, by the way? Hope you're well. And we'll do one down here, too. This doesn't need to be anything more than that. This can just kind of be... Not everything has to be hyper fancy, right? Now, again, I still think I'm going to put a darkened pillar, a thinner one in the background. I'm just not sure how that's going to look. And if it'll fit. So we'll have to see what that looks like, but I think we're doing all right. I'm so good, man. Back in England after a brief stint in Canada. Oh, you were in my country, huh? Okay. Okay. Surprised they let you in, but all right. Seems that's a choice they made, I guess. The wrong choice, but it was a choice. All right. Okay, looking good. Let me do this. I think it's... Is it that? No. No, it's that. No, that's also... No, I had it right. I'm an idiot. Why do I keep second guessing myself? What is going on here? Right? Am I crazy? No, that's right. I don't know why this weird one support block throw me off. Ah, Mr. Waffle, look who it is. How's it going, man? Well, I am Canadian after all. That's true, you are. Such as all the glory that can... yeah, well, you know, Winnipeg's got its thing. You know, I think. I'm not really sure what the thing is, but it's got it. It's got things. It's got stuff, right? I have a face cam? Yeah, wait, Waffle, have you never been here? I've always had a face cam. Well, not always. I mean, or no, yeah, I pretty much always had a face cam. Well, I guess it depends what you're used to. If you only watch YouTube videos, most of those do not have my face in them, for just because there's no point. Oh shit, I'm screwing this up. This... Oh, this actually starts here, doesn't it? So do that. Ooh, no, hold on. That's one too high, I think. I can't tell if this is the right height. I think that's the right height. Yeah, that's the right height. Okay, I'm not crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. Okay, and then we do that. And where does this bad boy start? Oh, thanks, Cerulean. I mean, it's just practice, right? Like, I'm messing around. Like, I usually don't take this long for a build, but I want to make this a world that people can eventually download. So that's part of what's driving this. How did I do this on the bottom? I think it's just this, right? Just do that. We did a single piece. Yeah, there we go. It's like uneven and wonky and shit, but it kind of it works, right? It's like that's the whole point. It's meant to look kind of weird and crazy. And then we're just missing those little touches, which are this. Going across the top. We'll do this. Oh, it's all coming together. All right, then we just do what we have here, which was these pieces, I think. Then we do 1, 2, 1, 2. Do some lantern, lamp things. Now I'm debating if I keep these how they are. I may not. The other thing I'm looking at this is I think one thing that would look really good here is like rope if you paint it. Right? Rope, or it could be, what's it called? Streamers. But the thing if I do this is I cannot put, so like, I'm wondering if does this look weird? I wonder. I think that's kind of interesting, right? Or is that just weird? Maybe it's a bit weird. So here's the debate. I either ignore this for now. In a space like this, I could do a thinner version of this and paint it black. And so it's like in the background. I think that would look really good. But it requires that I do a bunch of like work here. And I don't know if I'm gonna like that. What's my mouse sensitivity? I have no idea. 1000 something DPI? I don't know. Oh yeah, Mr. Waffles here. I don't know who that is though. Am I supposed to know who that is? First time I only watch on you. Yeah, so that's the thing, Waffle. So yeah, so Waffle, just so you know, I used to stream Tuesdays and Thursdays exclusively for like the last, I don't know how long, but I've just stopped. Like I just haven't, a couple reasons. One, I haven't had the time. Two, I just haven't been as motivated or inspired to do it. So I was like, you know what? I'm good. I'll just do it when I can. And it's been working out. Like you know, right now we're building this. I want to build this castle out. I want to finish it. And then I'm going to work on all the detail work here, and I'm going to do all this. So I'm trying to make this like an interesting design, I guess you could call it. I am not sure what, do I have to copy this here? I wonder. I might have to. Okay, we'll have to think about that. I'm gonna change the ground here, but there's a lot of work to do, you know? I mean, chill stream is best stream. You know, Ultra, like, I agree. I just, like, the thing is, like, not everyone's gonna, like, hang out for that, so it depends what you're trying to do. Like, I'm not on Twitch to be like, this is my living, like, YouTube is not how I make my living. If it was, I'd have to treat it a lot differently, but I don't, so here I am. It's different for everybody, though. I think making stream with face cam makes it better. I don't know, Ultra, maybe? I don't know. I should, Lisa's changed her name. It's like, I'm me again. I'm whole, I am complete. Alright, so maybe I can, let's just do that. Wait, does this? No, I don't want to break that. Okay, so yeah, this is the question, right? So like, I haven't done anything here. I haven't figured this out, obviously. There's a lot to do down here, unfortunately. But I think we're pretty good with this bridge thing. I'm just not sure if I want to add that background or not. Because if I do it, like what I'm saying here, guys, is I would do something like, you know, let me get the basic shape, but I'd probably do black paint. I have so much crap on me. Let's get rid of the rope for now. I'm just not sure about this rope. I think the rope could look good, right? But we'll see what we do with it. Mr. Wall. Now I can see other people. Yeah. Well, so guys, I am multi-streaming, right? I'm on both. So you can be on either if you're on I don't know if most people right now are on YouTube or on Twitch. I think they might be mostly on YouTube. Usually it's mostly on Twitch, so it just depends. And by most, I mean like 3 people, right? I have like 200 people in here. I couldn't handle 200 people. I would just ignore chat. I'd be like, I can't read that much, guys. Like, sorry. You know? All right, so what I want to do is, like, just bear with me here. So these would be lower. Oh yeah, I think those have to be shadow painted. So like, how do I keep the shape? Right, this is the problem. I think I'm gonna have to shadow paint these. But like, you try to keep the shape somehow, but it would be lower at the same time. So maybe it's up here. I don't even know. But like, they gotta fit within this like realm of what I'm doing. So I'm like, I'm almost like, do I do it? I don't know. Like, I can't have them that big, I don't feel like. I can also just make the pillars look completely different. They don't need to be the same shape, because it doesn't matter. They're gonna be blacked out. So I think it's more about like getting the tapering right. And then maybe going that way? I don't know. I might migrate on Twitch, but the ads are... Dude, fucking the ads on Twitch have been... Like, the worst thing is when you first click on someone on Twitch and it's immediately like 2 minutes ads. I'm like, I'm out. I don't browse Twitch anymore. I'm like, I watch the people I watch, and if it's not them, I'm like, I probably don't watch, to be quite honest. I don't know if that's good or bad, but... Actually, this could almost just be made out of walls, couldn't it? So what I'm saying is this would be, you know, like this, black or whatever, and then I have to find a way to taper this down. But it doesn't need to be anything too crazy. It's more just like... everything's got to be a little bit lower than the other one. That's basically all it's got to be. But now this all has to be actuated and shit. So we'll see. I'm just not 100% sure how I want to do this. If that makes sense. But this is to kind of give a basic idea. You know? And that's definitely not dark enough, so let's try shadow paint. I think shadow painting might be a bit much. But if some of this is going to be actuated too. This is going to be really tricky, actually, because like the bottom part of this has to be, I think, actuated to look good. I think. Or maybe not, actually. Maybe we don't actuate it. I mean, it'd be nice to go through the water, though, wouldn't it? Oh, we'll test it out. We'll see. These are the kind of things that are just, you know... Yeah, that's what we're going to do. We gotta paint this black. Or shadow paint it, sorry. So, if we shadow paint it, you'll kind of get a cool shape. But the problem is, we need this to, like, connect into this. And I don't think that's going to look very good. That's my concern. Now, that said, I could... Let me see if this works. Why am I not painting? Oh, one sec, guys. Would this work for the bridge, I wonder? Can I... Where's my... Oh, I got rid of my rope, didn't I? God damn it. So if I do this... I'm just testing stuff here, guys, but... No, it's not working. Again, I like this connecting part. I just don't know if I want that gap there, so I gotta figure out how to close the gap. I don't think rope's gonna work. Unless I do... like that, I guess? Shadow paint's a bit too dark. I guess I could paint it black and actuate it. Maybe that's the solution. I think that's maybe what I have to do. The problem is I can't do that for these. Oh boy. Yeah, I'm not too sure on this, to be honest. This is also a bit too... You know what? I think I gotta get rid of this. Oh, Jolly, how's it going, man? Sorry, I didn't see you there. It's been a while since I've watched your streams, but oh, hey, Jolly. Yeah, Jolly, it's because I haven't streamed, like, at all in, like, months. So, it's not been that you've been missing them. They just haven't existed. It's been a different problem, to be honest. I mean, that kind of works. Ugh. Like, I want this to... Oh, yeah, I think if I actuate... So, like, let me just see if my theory is correct. I think if I actuate this will work. I think. The problem is I think it's going to be really, really, really dark and contrasting with the... Yeah, that's better. The problem is you still see a lot of detail. So I don't know if that's what I want. So the alternative is I could make this out of walls, I guess? Oh, jeez, I don't know. I don't know. The ads are too powerful. Mostly I want to be able to see my fellow chatters. Yeah, I know, Waffle. Yeah. The scream is I screamed when I saw the frit. Lisa, not a whole lot. I just been working and busy and like trying to do videos when I can. And yeah, same old same, to be honest. It's just, yeah. More stuff to deal with, you know, as always. So, I can't say I can't say anything that's been magnificently different. It's kind of boring, I know. This is how we all learn. Yeah, kind of. You learn to be a better builder by doing this stuff. It's just kind of like, yeah, it's a bit annoying. I'm gonna plug up that hole though. I don't like it. I'm not sure about the shading, guys. What do you guys think? Is this the answer? Or is it just use walls? Because like, if you do walls, the walls are pretty dark. I mean, it depends on the wall, obviously, but like, I can have a good selection of dark walls. Like if I grab a... Oop, not walls, just wall. Like I know lizard brick's really dark. Is that too dark though? What about you? Are you dark? I can't remember. Yeah, you're pretty dark. Okay, that's pretty good. I think we're gonna have to do a lot of... Oh shoot, you know what? I'm just realizing I gotta grab a bunch of these... Oh, for fuck's sakes, one sec guys, sorry. So we have that now. We're using... Oh, we already have that in there. We are using this. What else am I using for these friggin... Oh god, I didn't use that. This is what I gotta put in. I was like, there's something I'm not adding here. I don't think I need these. I didn't. Oh, I did use blue brick at the bottom. Yeah, that's already in there. I don't know if I need more of those. Let's get rid of the rope. I just need some inventory space. I don't need portal blocks on me at the moment. I say that and in like 2 seconds I'm gonna need them, but whatever. Right? Yeah, so the problem with the shading is like, if I do walls, I can make it work, but I just thought, wait, oh, sorry, I'm missing a bunch of stuff in chat, guys, sorry. You know, I just thought maybe I could get into modding in Terraria to practice my, yeah, Moo, there's a lot of people that do that. There's actually, I think there's Reddit forums around that. You could definitely go there if that's what you're looking to do. So Waffle, the problem is it's like, I don't know if I want to see that. Yes, there's the contrast like between the front part and the back part. Now I could actuate all of this, right? That would help, but I want this to feel like it's more in the background. And I think this works. The problem is if this is the color I'm going with, I have to actuate it. Right? Because like, look, if I do, I don't know, if I do like this as an example. You'll see what I'm saying here, or what I'm trying to get at. But like, I don't think I'll actuate all this, but you know, like the goal is not to actuate these bits, but if I did this, it would darken it a chunk, right? Of course, I missed a spot. Right? So that is a better, like, contrast. But I don't know, you know? Like, is that what I want? Maybe? I'm not really sure. Maybe it is. This is the thing, we're testing, right? But it's like, it's just, there's just so many bloody options for this that I'm like, I'm not really sure if this is gonna be the best method of putting all this together. So, I don't know. You know what I really should do is I should get a grand design and actually put all these on directly, but I'm doing this manually because I'm an animal, so here we are. Again, this will be good because all the water will go through it, which I also like. But it is a bit of a pain in the ass. Alright, so if I do this... And I missed a bunch of spots because I always miss spots. But we'll go down and fix those. Right, so like, I think this will be darker, which is good. Let me grab that and that. Right? So I think maybe that's better? I don't know, what do you guys think? We're on YouTube. It's not really a 3D look so much as like it's depth. It's all it's meant to be is like a little bit more depth. Oh, you know what the problem might be? Maybe this needs to be a lighter transition. Yeah, I think that actually helps. It's just like a smoother transition into it, and then maybe what I could do is I could add some darker bits up here. I don't know. Something like that, maybe. Let's try adding those back in, maybe. Weird that this is only, oh yeah, because it's 9, that's why, so it's off by 1. Wait, does this need to be connected here? Am I doing this incorrectly? Oh, no, I'm not. This is just looking weird. Why is this looking weird? Something's weird here, but I guess it doesn't really matter. I don't know. There we go. So that looks a little better. It kind of gives it a little depth, right? The problem is I got to figure out how I'm going to make this internal thing. Because like this cannot be bigger than this. So that's part of the issue. Like, it's okay if it looks different, I think. Well, maybe not, actually. I don't know. So we got to figure that out, because like this makes a difference if we can get that to be the right look. If we can't, whatever. But this now needs to be painted black, because this obviously doesn't match anything. And then that means that has to be painted black. Because this is going to all be actuated anyways, then I don't have much of a choice. So let's get ahead of this while we can. Yeah, I think this is coming together, you know? Is this supposed to be a bridge with a background? Yes, exactly, Jolly. Yeah. Like, kind of. It's not quite there yet, so I'm working on it. But yeah, that is the idea. That is the idea. So I'm just trying to think how I can... Like, this has to have a similar tapered look. So I may have to kind of mimic this design, but it has to be smaller at the same time. It's a bit weird. Because I can't just be like, oh, I'm just going to make it identical. Like, that doesn't work for this. So I got to figure out how do I, like, where and how do I taper this down? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, because we need the same, like, I can spell nebula. If I do the same thing, what I run into here is I don't... Like, all this is a bit lower, right? So, like, it's just... I need a similar shape. I think. I mean, I guess I technically need the same shape. But I don't need as much detail. Yeah, I don't know. It's a bit weird. Anyways, like, I'll figure it out. It's just... It's almost like this needs to be lower. But I can't, because this is thinner. So it's like, that's what's throwing me off, I think. Because I can't go too crazy here, right? So I think if we just do different shaping, that'll probably solve most of my problems. So we'll just kind of, you know, I don't know, we'll do something like that. Because these just aren't going to be as intricate, right? Like, they just can't be. Then here we got to figure out, okay, like, yeah, maybe we'll do some sort of stone slab or something. But that tapering has to happen. I guess it can't really happen in the same spot, though. I guess it doesn't really... I'm kind of... You know what's happening? I'm just overthinking this. Like, it really doesn't matter. We can find ways to make this work. I think doing something like this in the middle would be really nice, but I think we need something different. Let's try a different lamp. And what we'll do is let that be the texture. Maybe bone lamp? What does that look like? It's gonna work. Yeah, maybe not. What if we do 2? Does that work, or is that too many? Damn it. Alright, can we go into the water, or will it prevent me from going into the water? Let's find out. Yeah, it doesn't let me. Okay. So we're having some trouble. Because the thing is, like, you want this to kind of mimic, right? So the problem is I can definitely do some of that, but I don't know if it just looks weird. So I'm trying to, like, kind of copy it where I can, but I just don't know if that's going to work. Because again, this will all just be in the background, so it doesn't really matter. But it's got to be smaller at the same time. So it's very weird in that regard. So it's like, I don't know if I don't give it enough detail, if it's like, kind of looks crummy, which I don't want. But at the same time, I don't want this to be like, this is not the focal point of anything I'm making. So I think so long as the top sections are okay, I think we can probably get away with this. Let's just see what it looks like. I don't know. Again, the goal is that you're not focusing on these darkened ones, but more on the lighter ones, I guess. As they're in the foreground. So like the idea is just kind of like is connected. But then the problem too is like I don't want it to look like shit, so it's like what do I do? I'll say these look weird. Right? So like you can they stand out too much as being too out of place. So I have to figure this out. But I think we can probably make this work by just continuing to do little touches. I think. Let's see if this works. I'm hoping it does. It may not. Let's see. We'll just kind of keep adding bits until we kind of like it. But it cannot be thicker than what we have. It has to be pretty thin in comparison, because that actually does make, in my opinion, a really big difference. So let's see what we can work with here, if this makes any sense. Yeah, see, like that's better. That's better. I think maybe a little bit more thickness on this side will work, and then I think we're probably good. And we'll just kind of... It may look a little strange, but yeah, I just think this will work. I still want some detail in here, so maybe we'll do like a, yeah, and we'll actuate that, or not actuate, we'll turn it offline, and that'll probably help. So ignore the lantern for now, but that'll mostly work. I think that's fine. It doesn't have to be perfect. It's just like, it has to look different and have like a little bit of things, you know? Yeah, it does waffle. The delay is really large. Also, I read it really late, so it feels even worse. I'm sorry. Yeah, so Lisa, you're right. The dimension does come from those actuators. It helps it kind of feel like it's pushed to the background, which is the whole point. The problem is sometimes it just looks a little weird. Unfortunately. So this all has to be actuated. But see, I'm going to work on this first, because this is what's important, is just figuring out like this shape. If I can get this mostly right, then I think, yeah, I think we're good if I can do this. So this is what, I don't even know how many. This is what, like 1, 2 away, because we put a, and we put a slab in the top, didn't we? No, this one. Pretty sure. Hold on. Yeah. Oh. No, hold on a sec. Something ain't right. Oh, this one's one shorter, right? Because I never measured this out correctly. Oh, that's okay. We'll figure that out. Actually, it's really not that big a deal. I can just move this over. Move it out this way. It'll look a little strange, but it's fine. Because this has to be 3. Yeah, this is one of the problems too, is like I don't measure shit, so like you run these little hiccups. Hey, Cola, what's going on? Dan Cola, how you doing, man? Sorry, guys, I'm really slow doing this, reading stuff. I apologize. Let me catch up. Dan Cole, good to see you, man. I'm good. Hope you're well, too. I think it's looking pretty good. We're coming together. I tell you what you're doing with the force perspective. It looks like recess. Yeah, that's kind of the idea. It's like, is it working? No, but I'm like, once we do the top part a bit more, I think it'll look a bit better. Look, for lack of a better term, wet. Yeah, it's kind of like yeah, you're getting it. Is it possible to make a boat or a statue in the background? I mean, yeah, it's like, do I want to? Not really. To answer your question, it's really annoying. This actually does need to move over one, and it's gonna kind of bother me. Do I really want to move this? No, I'm not moving it. I don't give a shit. Don't care. It ain't happening, gentlemen. This is how we live our life now. In an uneven world. That's how. It's gonna be one off. This is the way it's gonna be, guys. Just a slight offset, you know? No one's gonna know. Nobody's gonna know. It'll just look weird. People always grill me for like this, because like I actually don't measure shit, and it's like you get these like little one-offs, and I just laugh because it like I get it. I get the OCD component, but I also just sometimes just do not care. Haters gonna hate, man. That's just the way it is. That ain't right. I think that's right. Is this right? Yes. Oh shit, did I not grab another? All right. Then here we do more, oh no, this is slab. One sec, guys. Pickles, what's up? I, for one, don't mind the slow control. It's kind of showing how to do these kinds of... so that's the thing, Lisa, like, I always told people, you know what the problem is? I've said this a million times, that, like, let's say you come into the world and, like, you just see this. You're like, oh, how the fuck would I make this? I'm like, yeah, block by block. Like, I didn't have a plan. I just knew what I generally wanted to do, right? So, like, the hard part is you'll see a final product and you'll be like, oh my God, like, you know, if it's a unique or interesting build. The thing that sucks about that is, like, then you have no goddamn idea how to make the thing. And so, like, part of what I'm trying to do, hopefully, with some of my tutorials eventually, is just get to a point where hopefully the stuff I'm making is, like, I don't know, people are able to be like, oh, like, you know, I walk them through it and it makes sense. Excuse me. So the whole point of what I'm doing on YouTube is being like, yeah, like, I'm gonna make a video on this, and I'll, like, in the multiple streams that I may be doing this, that you guys are seeing it, you'll be like, oh, I saw how it came together. But when I make the video, it'll be like, oh, like, that makes so much sense. I'm like, yeah, of course it does, because it's all done, you know? It's all finished. The hard part for a lot of people is that they just see a build and they're like, I don't know how I would make this. I'm like, yeah, how would you? You know? And so the videos are meant to kind of, like, highlight that, I guess, component of it, or that piece of it, so that, like, if someone did want to, like, enhance their world or make it a bit more interesting, that they could do that, right? Doesn't mean it's easy, and it takes time. That's why I always tell people, like, don't try to build, like, block for block replicate this. Like, what you want is, like, the idea. It's like, oh, I want, like, you know, an interesting looking pillar. I'm gonna do this. You're like, good, do that, and that will help, you know? That to me is where it kind of matters. Also, I'm realizing this has to be painted black or it doesn't make any sense. This has to be darker in the background. Because once we actuate it, it won't make any sense if not. Okay, and which means all of this has to be black, actually. Yep. There we go. Looks a little strange that way, but whatever. I could have just actuated those, actually. But I kind of like the idea that you can stand on stuff, so... Nothing's up? Okay, good. 100% going to be taking this kind of idea from... Yeah, do it, Lisa. And, like, the thing is, like, you'll only, like... What'll end up happening is the stuff that I'm, like, doing or showing you or whatever will just start to stick, and it'll just become, like, second nature. Or, like, you'll just kind of know how to do it, and it'll just make your builds a lot more, interesting. Right, I did this... here, I think. Yeah, so this is where we run into some problems, because now this has to get... We gotta thicken that up again, and then this has to turn into something, which interrupts... Well, that's gonna be interesting. So I guess I gotta destroy those, do that, taper this in. I think this works. Again, so long as we actuate it, it should be fine. But yeah, so like anything you do, like from a building side of things, as you learn a style or a technique that you like, you'll probably just incorporate it into a lot of your builds. The problem is eventually what will happen is you'll get to a point where like you use it all the time, so all your stuff starts to kind of feel or look the same. So you start trying to like look for different ways of doing things, and then you end up in a place like where I'm now, which is like, I've made pillars a million friggin' times, but I don't have like a style that I'm like, I always use this, because the typical one I do is very simple and straightforward, and so it's not very fun. Oh, did I just... I'm so confused. What is... Okay. All this should be actuated, yeah. All right, that looks pretty good. I mean, again, it's just meant to be kind of pushed to the back, right? So it that works for me. Let's do this, painted black, and then we'll do that, and then we'll take, I think we're using this. And we'll just, ooh. All right, well, fuck it, we'll go to the top then. Oh, right, I'm using rope. Let me, I'm screwing this all up. One sec, guys. I need gray paint for that. Gray paint, please. Thank you. And then I needed rope across the top. See, that's what's throwing me off here. Do that. Okay. So the fences were fine. I just got to cover with rope. Okay, cool. I don't really care if this is off or... Did I get rid of my rope? I'm not blind, right? I got rid of my rope. My rope is gone for sure. Yeah. Rope, come back to me. I think that looks like rope, so it's throwing me off. So did I do this black or gray? I think it was gray? Nope, that is definitely black. All right, that was easy enough. I'm not gonna be able to fill every gap, so what we can do here is we'll just add fence maybe. Or no, let's do this. Yeah, there we go. Don't want any gaps there. Okay, I think that's working pretty good. Did I miss a spot? Oh my god, dude, I always miss a spot. What is wrong with me? There we go. All right, looking pretty. Now I just gotta do this 2 more times. Fuck. God damn. Dan, when's it? So I think 1.4.5 is coming out. I think sometime in the new year. Don't quote me on that, but that's my guess. I haven't been really paying attention to that, to be honest. So.
Hello, sir.
Oh my god, it's Speakeasy. Look at this fucking guy. So if you guys want to see someone who's actually good at 3D building, Speakeasy is one of those people. It just makes sense to him, and I'm a little jealous, I'm not gonna lie. But here we are. How you doing, Speak? Doing good? This is not 3D, bro. This is like 0.3D. This is like a bit of shading, you know? And so, wait, so since Chaos has gone dark, your streams and videos are much more current. Oh yeah, I wouldn't, like, how do you categorize a master builder? Like, I say that like more in jest than anything to people, but like, I'm like, as a professional Terraria, I'm like, I mean, technically, if you play Terraria and you make any money, which any like, of the creators that I like play with do, if they build a box, technically, they're professional. So like, I think any good builder is probably, yeah, they're pretty, there's a lot of good builders out there, is how I'd put it. All right. So we'll do that and we'll just mess around with this shit. Ooh. Missed a spot, that's all right. We'll put our rope in. I'll just get this done first because I just think it kind of works better. And then here we'll... Can we fill that with some... Do this? It's fine. All right. Wait, you want a Steam Machine front plate design? No, you know what I need, Speakeasy? I need a new profile picture. That's what I need, all right? People were just giving me shit for the one I have, and I wanted updated, and then they made crappy ones that don't look very good. So, you can work on that. We can talk. But otherwise, yeah, so that has to go to at least there, right? Why does that seem so much bigger than this one? Yeah, because it is bigger. What the hell is going on here? Because I need 3. Like that. Now, I know this is off-center like all of them will be. That's not a big deal to me. This is always going to have 2 on the side, right? Oh yeah, I forgot the little block up here. One sec, guys. I know it's gonna look strange, but it'll work. I gotta actuate it. Bloop. Like that. So what I need is, no, this is actually okay. This is just off 2 on this side. So this actually goes here. And this is actually fine. So we're good. It's off by 2. It's not actually centered. I don't care. I know a lot of people do. Sometimes it bothers me. Today is not one of those days. Today is not one of them days for me. Boom. All right, sick. Oh, it's so pretty. All right, awesome. Oh. Kegger is concerned, so I'm invested in learning the basic skills. Oh, sorry, yeah, I didn't finish your thing. Instead of seeing a finished build with a voiceover is so much more valuable. So Lisa, like, I try to break down what I'm making though, so that it's not just like, I used to just do speed builds and I realized like, it's not really the best way of doing it. So like my new format for the way I'm building is going to be, if you watched any of the Calamity videos, I do some building sections. It's going to be more like that, where I'm not going to do like every little detail because it's not really worth anything, I don't think, in my opinion. So like, I'm hoping that the new format's like just enough, or it should be enough to kind of just keep people's, I guess, interest, but also like give them a feel for, you know, more or less what I'm trying to do, without over explaining stuff. Like people get it, like they're smart enough to figure it out. Like you don't need to go to like super huge detail depths necessarily all the time, at least in my opinion. So, I don't know. Accept it, bro. What, master builder? Sure. I accept. So Speakeasy, you like the current PFP? So listen, I've looked at the Steam thing. I don't need one. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be cool to have one of those new Steam products. Like they look like they're pretty good quality. I will say that's one thing Steam's done well, is they don't make crap products, which really helps in general. So yeah, nice that they make good quality things. How did I do this? I think that's all I did. I didn't add. Oh right, I added that to the bottom section. Yeah, okay, we're remembering how we did the thing, even though we've already done this twice. A little embarrassing, but hey, it is what it is. So will these even fit here? Yes. No, one lower. Okay, so this is fine. Is this also? Yeah, this is also sitting on. Again, right now it looks kind of silly, but once we actuate everything, we should be fine. This should be right about here, I think. Ah, damn it, too low. 1 second. Is that too high? I think that's too high now. Yeah, it's too high. Why must you do this to me? That should work. The other ones work. Why don't you work? Oh, because I haven't actuated, so the water's sitting too high? Is that what it is? I bet you it's that. Let's see if I'm a smart boy. Let's find out, shall we? Oh boy. Okay. Ugh. This may not end up looking too good. William boys, I'm in danger. Go banana. Oh, Ralph. God. Oops. I'm the Ralph Wiggum of builders. Is that off by 1? Am I retarded? Yeah, I'm retarded. God damn it. No, I'm not. I think the water distortion's playing with me. I think that's what it is. Everything I'm making looks like it's off by some amount. I don't know why, but it just does. Okay, that's fine. What am I missing here? I need something up here. What am I missing? Ah, yes. And it's a small detail, but shit, man, it makes a difference. And then I also need, that means I need fences right here. There you go. Looks better. And then now the water should have dropped. And I should be able to put a goddamn light in here, but apparently I can't. I don't know why that is. I can see the water's a little higher. I guess I gotta get a sponge out. Like, it's stupid, but I would have thought that would have fixed the problem, so... I'm literally gonna, like, just nudge this until it lets me get in. Oh my god, this is gonna be so annoying. 1? No. 1? No. What? 2. Let's do 2. Hey, there we go. Alright. And then here, I don't actually think we're gonna be able to fit anything, so I'm not as worried about that. So that's looking good, all things considered. Right? And we'll just do what we were doing before, paint this, but I gotta actuate everything here, but that's a whole other problem I'm not too worried about. I think this looks, like, it looks decent. I'm gonna add other bits here, like plant life and whatever else, but for now, I'd say that's decent, right? It's not bad. It doesn't quite have the depth I want. Now, I know why. It's because obviously I need to actuate all this shit. But we'll get there. I just got to do one more of these, and then we are good to go. We do this. And then we do rope. Or actually, no, let's do fences. And now we do rope. The only reason we do the rope is just to plug up some of these holes and give it a bit of texture and detail. And then we'll just kind of fill in with that. Oops. You know, whatever. Be a little hole there. It's fine. It's fine. No one's gonna notice. All right, and then same thing. This will be off by 1 on this side, right? And then by 2 on that side. And then we just fill this with glue. I think that's right. I don't know, every time I do this, it looks off. I don't know why. It just does. It's weird. But it's not wrong. It just looks strange, that's all. So that's going to be interesting because I am going to be able to fit some of this stuff in here. But I think that'll work to my advantage, actually. Oh, no, this is out of the water. Yeah, so we can do... Yeah, this is what I'm saying. So this is actually not a bad thing because it gives me the same shapes I want. I won't be able to put the lamp though, is the only thing, but that's fine. We'll just, we'll work around that. That's not a big deal. So that's easy. Let me not forget these because I keep seeming to forget them. And we also want fences on the corners right there, right? Right. Okay, good. So now we do more actuation. Oh my god, what a fun adventure we're having, everybody. Aren't you having fun actuating blocks with me? Oh, wouldn't you rather be doing something else on a Saturday? But here you are, watching this shit. So I could do something like that, but I feel like that's really cheeky because it doesn't add anything. Like, this is meant to add some texture, mainly, so let's... And actually, speaking of texture, we gotta do this. I think that looks pretty good. I just hate how much darker it is, but the reality is I just gotta actuate the crap out of this. So let me, design... Let me get the grand design real quick, and, I have these. Place those. All right, so what we want to do is up to here. Wait. Are you activating them? No. This is the best way of doing this. It's just faster. The downside is, if you miss a spot, you gotta go back and fix it. Alright, so we'll keep doing this. Bit of a pain, but I'm gonna get rid of all these actuators later anyways, so it doesn't really matter. I believe there's a way to actually have them activate as well. I think that's good enough. Again, in a way, the bottom of this actually doesn't matter. I'm gonna just do this by hand here because this gets a little bit messy. I think the bottom part here, I don't technically have to actuate, but I will. And this is gonna help. So like the second we get this actuated, I think this is gonna start to look a lot better because you're not gonna have that massive contrast gap, which I think is what's kind of thrown me a little off. Wait, what just happened? Why did I lose a... Oh, did I... Wait, hold on. Did I just activate? I'm so confused. What just happened? Oh, more water's coming in. Okay, I'll deal with that after. So as I think I'm gonna lose all these because the water's gonna... Yeah, okay, that makes sense. We'll just see what happens. That's annoying. And then I'm going to remove all the actuators, obviously, because they're in the way, visually very cluttered. So yeah, once we do all this, the contrast should look a little bit better. Like, it's a lot of work to have just like, to do this, just so this looks a little bit better or have a little bit more depth, I guess. Like, I don't know if this is really actually worth the effort. It's not that hard to do, obviously, because we have we have all this stuff, but one could argue that this could be a little less tedious. All right. Okay, and then what we're gonna do is say that we like that. Oh, it's so pretty. And then we're gonna add more. Yeah, we're just gonna keep adding more. So I'm gonna go to here. I'm just gonna do this way. That's just gonna be a lot faster. I'll just remove all these later. Okay. There we go. All right, so yeah, this is why I don't generally like doing this, because it's super freaking slow and tedious, but once I get off of this view, you're gonna see, I think, and hopefully, that the contrast that you get just plays a little bit better together with what we have. So I'm hoping that's the case. Here I'm gonna have to get in closer because I can't really see what I'm doing. I don't know if I need actuators to go all the way to the bottom here. So we'll just do these manually at the end, just to make sure we're not going overboard. I think we're, oh yeah, I guess we went, I forgot we went a lot further down on this side. All right, cool. So we'll do all that, actuate the hell out of this, and hope that this is gonna work. It should. There's no reason it shouldn't. Yeah, that's expected. We know that the water is going to knock down the lamps. That's okay, though. We will deal with the water. We're just going to lower the water, I think, just a touch. Because we just need those lamps to sit there. I just think it's going to look good with them, so... Alright, and then hopefully this gives us the correct... I want to call it the correct look. I don't know if that's the right term, but it'll look the way we want it to. Okay, and then we just gotta do this one, right? And we'll just do that. All right, now I go back to this. We're going to remove these because holy shit, we've got so many. Like an excess, right? So that's looking, I think that's looking better with the black in the background. I think. I don't know, maybe not. Like at this point, I'm not going to change it because I don't, it's a lot of extra work to change it, but also like, I think it's solid enough that it's probably not too bad. I do want to, I think, originally I was going to turn these torches off, but I think I might not. I don't know. What do you guys think? Should the torches stay on or should we leave them off? Hey, Dan, what's going on, man? Oh, I'm glad you think so. This is just the bridge to the castle, though, so we got more to do. All right, yeah, I can do this a little bit smarter. There we go. Dan, how you doing? I think the torches work for me too. I'm not exactly sure how I wanna... I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it's one of those things, right? Like, how do you want it to look in the end, I guess? I have so much detail work I need to do. It's insane. Oh my god. Okay. Oh. Wait. Oh, is that not painted? Is that why that looks weird? That must be it. 1 second. Guess we missed a couple spots. Oh, that reminds me. I need to actually fill this with dark. Yeah, we don't want gaps here because that light will come through and it will look weird. It's not the end of the world or anything. It looks a lot better if it's filled in. Right. I don't see any gaps here. Oh, yeah, I do. There we go. All right, sick. So I think that's working pretty good. So I want those torches back here, though. So the issue I'm having is I don't think I can... Okay, I don't want this anymore. I really don't like having the grand design. So the torches, I agree, I think look good. The problem is I need them to be everywhere, and they're not. So, oh, yeah, yuck. This looks weird. Sure, whatever. Also, something's wrong here. What is this? Wait a minute. I'm very confused. What's going on here? Oh, is that got actuated? That's why that's darker? Yeah, it did. Okay. That's weird. Okay, cool. So it looks good, or decent, I should say. Yeah. Now we gotta figure out other parts, but this works for me. It's a bit crazy and a bit hectic, but I think it works. So the only thing I want, like I said, were to get these back on, and I don't think I'll be able to unless I lower the water a touch. So I need the sponge, because if I don't do this, I think that's all I needed. I think. Motherfucker. Is that all I need? Like, I don't want to go... There we go. But these torches have to be deactivated, unfortunately. So, I need to do this, and I need to wire them. And then I'll just do a little... I don't know why I'm doing it all the way over here, but we'll just do a little switch. Just so we can see what we're doing. What's happening here? Oh, I see what happened. Ugh, right. That's annoying. Oh, did I miss it? Oh my god. See, I don't know why, but I always find a way to miss a spot. I missed these corners, I guess. I don't know how. But apparently that's what I've done. I'm very confused. What is going on here? Are those not actuated? Am I crazy? Yeah, they weren't actuated. Okay. Interesting. All good, all good. Okay, so we're gonna remove those, and those. I think we're good. All right. Think so. Alrighty. Oh, damn. We're gonna remove this switch off the ground. We're gonna put those back, get rid of our sponge. Holy hell. Alright, so I think the bridge is good. It's very convoluted looking. That's okay. We'll work with that. Yeah. I guess I could actuate this stuff too. So the only thing I'm not sure about is this component here. So like I do want to have, like I think adding this back in with like a gray or something probably makes a lot of sense. Right? And we'll just kind of like that, where it's not like all connected. And I don't mind a little light creeping through. It's not the end of the world. I mean, I guess I could. No. I think that's better. It's a little bit weird looking, but we'll figure this out later. But I like this idea. And I'll probably change this where I add like, you know. Okay, maybe not that. Is that too dark too? Ooh, yeah, that's really dark. Damn. Okay, maybe I will do this then. Good old texture. And then that goes into this. And I kind of need to do the same thing here. The only thing here is I haven't figured out what this pillar is going to be. So there's that. I need to decorate these rooms. I think that's the next thing I want to do. Is like I actually want to finish the castle component and like have it look the way I want. I need to paint this roof. The color not going through is like really throwing me off. So let's do paints. Let me get, first off, I think I have everything here I've used, so I don't think I need to switch it. I think I may swap this roof for this. I think, because it's brighter, and I think that will look better. We'll see how the paint works for now, but I'm pretty sure, so I don't need shadow paint. I think I have black paint in here, don't I? Yeah. I'm really not sure here what I'm going to do. Oh boy. So let's try the paint. If the paint doesn't work the way I think it's gonna, then we have a bit of a problem. Because I'm pretty sure this doesn't look nearly the same yet. So it's gonna have to be hive wall then. Which is fine, but it works, it's just not necessarily what I wanted. So now I gotta do all the different paints, right? I can't remember which ones I used how, but it's fine. Yeah, that's not the right one. Deep cyan, maybe? It's a bit better. We definitely did green. I'm just trying to layer this up a bit. And then I guess I must have done teal, I guess? Pretty sure. Is teal the top paint? I don't even remember. I guess. I mean, it kind of works. Sort of. I don't know. It's fine. It's fine. It works. Who cares? All right. We've got these crazy colored roofs going, which is great. I need to figure this corner out. I don't know what this is going to be. This will be a little merchant thing. That pillar looks like crap. This needs a touch up, obviously. I want another layer here. I just don't know what I'm going to use. Like, do I do like pearl wood? Or pearl stone or whatever the hell it's called? Problem with this is very shiny. So I don't know if this is the right look here because I'm pretty sure, yeah, like that's really bright. It's interesting though, but it's very bright. But it adds a nice like look to it, right? Like it is supposed to be kind of like a nice castle. So I don't know, maybe this is the correct look to this? I don't know. But that means I have to change this out though too for the same thing, which I think I'm going to do. Does this kind of make sense to me? And then we'll stop it right there, I think. But then all this is like needs to be thicker as well. So there's a couple of things we got to modify here. Yeah. So we'll have to see, but this is kind of the right idea. And then I got to make my stairs over here. So that's not a big deal because I can work with this. I also think this being different, this should be a wood maybe. Let's do like a spooky wood. Let's try spooky wood. Spooky wood works usually. And that could actually even be gray. It doesn't have to be wood. I already fucked up. Awesome. Fucked up 3 times. Awesome. All right, let's try that again. Is that too much though? Maybe. Kinda works. Kinda. We'll see. Alright, whatever. Gives the impression that it's made of some kind of roof. Yeah. Wait, what does? Sorry, Lisa. This? Or the floors. I don't want the floors to look like roofing material. I want those to look pretty, you know, pretty, I don't know what the word is, accurate. You know, I want them to look the way they're supposed to. Yeah, no, that's what it's supposed to look like. Oh. This is supposed to look like a roof, so that's good. Thumbs up on that one. Everything else, you know, we'll see. So here, the biggest issue here is I know what stair type I want to make. Oh, but is it too much for this? We'll see. I mean, they gotta look fancy, so fuck it, we'll just do it. Let's do platforms. We'll just go with, maybe we'll stick with granite actually. Granite, like, I don't know, granite just works for me, man. Oh, actually, it's going to be longer, yeah. Let's see if this works. All right, a couple things we want to do. So first is I'm going to do... Oh, crap. Wait, can I do this even? This may or may not work. Yeah, this may not work. Because we have to... Yeah. Oh. That's what I hate about these. No. Screwing this up. We need to just do this how it was. What if you had a room with a magical oven and the oven had a chimney with magical smoke coming out? The magic was magicking all over the place? That'd be pretty magical, I think, Jolly. What you're telling me is that would sound very magical. Very magical. Boogwood lends a Craig. Yeah, at least that's kind of the idea. And it's fine. I can add to this or change it, right? Like I could add texture and like I'm not worried about texturing as much. That I can figure out. But, you know, what I don't have a lot of actually is gray brick. And gray brick in here would work really well as well. Now, see, I like the wood better. Mudstone actually could work for this as well. So, like, this is the thing, is I kind of know the block types that make sense for this. And then I just got to make it work. That's all. So the next thing I'm going to do is we're going to do this. And get that nice slope look to it. Except for here, we can't do it there. Keep forgetting. Now the hard part is, do I want to add any additional detail here? Do I want to do like this, like that? Not really. So we'll do, let's just do like a clean, let's try like a white. Not bad. All right. Not too shabby. Ugh. I don't think I need this up here, so I could probably get rid of that. But it gives it more of like a big old regal look to it, which I think is pretty dope. So. And then here we'll just do a little step up actually. Maybe. Yeah, maybe not in white. Let's keep it gray. You know? I mean, I could also just have this connect as it's supposed to. That could also work. And then like you're going to the top of the stairs. There you go. Part 2 of the Terraria. Yeah, hey, Kit. Crimson, how's it going, man? I just recently watched the Terraria Calamity series building. Oh, nice, man. Hey, that's good to hear, dude. I'm glad. I will say it's not the end all be all necessarily, but it's pretty good. I didn't even count how many blocks this is. How many blocks is this? I don't know. Doesn't really matter. We'll just make another set of stairs. Who gives a shit? So the thing here is I'm doing this. I need that same... Yeah, so this has to connect then. See, this is where this gets weird, because I know what I want to do, but I can't... Yeah. I can't go too crazy either. But I'm like, I need some thickness on this, right? So like, it needs to have a bit of something, some texture or otherwise. So this part, I don't know about. The more I look at this, the more I'm gonna have to figure out what that is. But the stairs are definitely going here, so it's not really much to argue about. Let's sort of see what it looks like. Yeah, it'll work. You know? This'll look good once it's done. Oops, I already fucked up. My bad. And then we'll go with a white, and we'll do the same thing, make it kind of look nice. Again, 3D is not really the look we're going for, but just a little touch, you know, a little touch. Then we'll do another one right up here. Damn it. Damn it. I fucked up. Right up here. Oh, hold on. 1 sec. Wait up. Oh yeah, I guess I can't really. So I'll just do this, I guess. Oh, that's the wrong one. Yeah, that looks better because of how it's connected in, but that's fine. I could also do a railing here. That could also work. Do I want to do a railing here? Is that too much? I could do a railing. Do I prefer beach elements? What does that even mean? Like, beach elements of what? I think this looks pretty good. So I'm gonna test our rail minecart track. I'm gonna test if I like this. I think I used to do this, but the problem is this will be very narrow. But I kind of like the idea of this having like a little... I don't know. Like, does that make sense? Or does that look like shit? You know? I feel like that kind of adds something. I don't know, we'll stick with it. Right? Like, it's interesting, it adds something to it. I'm almost tempted to do something like that too, but... That doesn't really make a lot of sense to me. Yeah, you got a little handrail for safety, right? Yeah, you come up and you're good to go. I almost feel like I need to get rid of this side, but I kind of like it. Yeah, it's looking pretty good, guys. It's like it's starting to come together. It's like got a little bit of detail. This needs a ton of work though. There's like no detail. I think what I want to do is I want to finish, like I said, some of these rooms, and I'll be pretty happy. We're not going to get to the town today. I'm almost 1000% positive. And then the goal here is maybe do some trees, or I have an idea, like a raised tree bed, and then like some gaps, and I can do that with like silly balloon and shit, and it looks pretty good. And then we'll add like some trees coming out of it or something. I think that'll look pretty cool. That's my plan anyways. So, but yeah, Speakeasy, what do you mean? Beach elements, like for what? I need a little more detail than beach elements. I don't know what that is. You know? That could mean anything. Or nothing. Now here's the real question. Do we do the same stair set here? I think we do. The only thing is this is like nicer in here, so I'm not 100% what we do with that. Yeah, this has to be thicker, man. Like, there's no way I'm just doing this kind of a layer. But then I'm worried this will look really boring. I don't know. I just feel like this definitely needs a good texturing. Yeah, I think that's coming along. We'll worry about all the other stuff later, but I need this to have structure to it or it's gonna look weird. Because now I can start adding a bit into it. Yeah. It's not perfect, but there you go. Again, it's small. It's a small thing, but I think it makes a difference. And then here, yeah, we'll keep that as is. You want smaller, fancier stairs. So like what, this version? I should do the same version, huh? The only thing is the color also is gonna be interesting. I could make them look more like marble, I guess, but will that like stand out too much? Maybe. Oh, but then I also have the walls I gotta deal with. Yeah. So how would I do that? What if I do a column? Ooh, let's try this. I don't know if this will work, but that could work. And then we'll do let the experimentation continue, I say. Yeah, I think that works. I'm kind of curious to see what this actually ends up looking like. I kind of don't like how it ends at the top, but it kind of works, right? Odin says, "Oh, how is it? Is he streaming?" Dude, Dusty, I've not been watching people stream like at all. At all. I've been like MIA from everything related to Twitch or streaming for the most part. Some stuff on YouTube I'll watch, like I'll watch a couple people there, but very little. I'm inside because I think it would make sense not to have. Yeah, but see, I like the marble. Like that looks like marble, and then you get up to this stage and it looks kind of cool, you know? Now the only thing is, do I like that, or do I go with that more warm look of like this? Right? Like give it a little bit of texture. Because you're barely gonna see it, but I don't know. I almost want this to go all the way to the edge. Should the carpet just connect to this? Or should it just be one block? That's right, reef block painted red. Damn it. I don't know. Deep. Pretty sure this is deep red. I could be wrong, but... And then this just goes and sits on top of that, right? So then what we'll do is, yeah, this will just be darker. I think that works. I think. It's a little strange. One sec, guys. I got a phone call. 1 second. Where is my... Alright, sorry guys. Wait, Tommy, do you prefer beach elements? Oh, you're talking about my logo. I don't know. So, Speakeasy, I was just thinking, like, my avatar, like, this guy right here, would be part of the design. I think I posted it in my Discord, like, someone could use that. I don't know, I'm just trying to think of something, like, more... different? Like, I don't know. Marble is nice. Yeah, so I'm thinking this might turn into marble, or this is gonna be wood. I don't know. I like just the difference in color, and I can definitely make some of this marble because this is not what this is gonna look like, right? And I never use marble, to be honest. So maybe it's a really good opportunity to throw it in there, because it is meant to be like a palace, right? So it's like it would kind of make sense that we're adding that kind of stuff, in my opinion. So, what am I missing? I guess I could throw this in. I don't necessarily need that in there. That's in there. Spooky wood. Yeah. Paints over here. Add another box for paints. Okay, so I have that. That's good. I don't know if I'm going to need that right yet. I'm pretty sure I can just mostly empty out my inventory at this point. I think. Yeah. We're gonna go ahead and empty out, not all, but most of my inventory. Okay, so here's the problem though. Marble is very, it's very distinct. So if I do marble, I'm worried that this may not look the best. And I don't know if this is gonna be brown or white. So if this becomes marble columns and we paint it white, that could work. Like, that could be interesting. The thing is, up here, it's gonna look different too. So I don't like marble as a general rule of thumb because I just don't like the way it looks. I don't like the walls, like, I don't like either smooth, like, you know, like, as an example, if I paint this white, like, it's fine, but it's very, very in your face, right? Like, I think that's a bit much. So the question becomes, if it's marble here, is it marble everywhere? And if it's marble everywhere, is it too much? Right? Like, is it too much? I don't know. Because I don't, like I said, I don't typically use marble for most of what I make. And I think that becomes a requirement here. Like, I kind of like the idea of wood in this, but I'm not sure. So like, I think a touch of marble on the base is fine. I could do it like too high or something.
Hello, sir.
You know? And then do something different. Hey, Gus, what's going on, man? Yeah, so this is, don't forget, this is like not a castle so much as like a fancy palace type thing, sort of, if that makes sense. So I gotta figure that out because I think like there's some potential I do something like this, right? That comes all the way across. And then these could be marble or these could remain wood, but that's the challenge, is what do they stay as? Do I paint these? do I paint these? And I just say, hey, like these are the, you know, obviously this needs more detail, but that could be like a wood column. And again, I'm going to add, like I said, I'll add detail. I'm not going to leave it like this, but like, would that work? Or is that crazy? Like, do I do like wands? Do I get this bad boy? Get some like mahogany, you know? And I'm just like, yeah, like this is my new column or whatever. You know, I don't know. I don't know. Because like that, when they actuate, it's gonna look like shit. So you kind of have limited options. And then so if you're gonna paint it white, same problem, right? So the alternative is you do like, we do column and you get the palladium and then you just do the same thing we have over there. Again, we'll actuate this, but I don't know if this really works for me. You know? I don't know. Well, that's what I'm kind of doing, right? Like, I think the marble accents will work. If these, the problem is if these are, I think this needs to be wood to look good, but I can't actuate this, right? Or you'll have a gap. So I got to figure out what that's going to look like. It's always the tricky part with doing columns this way. So if you're going to do it with walls as an example, like, yeah, it works, but then when you paint it, it looks kind of strange. So I'm not 100% sure yet. I'm trying to think, like, again, and like, I'll show you what I mean. Like, this will look fine. Obviously it'll be a lot darker, right? That looks fine, but it looks weird. And I gotta hide that and whatever, but yeah, like this is the issue here. It's like, what is it I want this to end up actually being, and where does this cut off? Or do we like try to build this into, you know, I could drop this down a bit and that might look slightly better. I don't know. Right, I could do that and then we'll actuate that as well. I'm not really sure. It's way too dark, of course, but whatever. Yeah, like, oh yay, woo, it's so much better. So I don't know. And so the alternative is like, yeah, we do this, we do that, we actuate all, we can't actuate these top ones, right? Because they'll break the table, unfortunately. So yeah, like kind of limited options in a way, unfortunately. So you gotta put a wall there and whatever. So I don't know, right? Like I'm trying to figure that out. I think the marble could look nice, but yeah, it's like, is it too much? That's what I'm not certain about. I'm really not sure. And so the alternative then is like, is this also white and marble? And then I don't know. I don't think that's going to be the one either. I like the idea of the wood. But yeah, it's a bit much, to be honest. And this sort of looks strange because it's the end walls, but yeah, I don't know. So here we'd have to figure this out. But like I said, I never use marble. So to me, it's like a nice idea, but you know. Oh fuck, I forgot I had to record this. Oh well. Why am I blurry? I don't know. Maybe it's bad. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's the bitrate's bad. Put a funky pattern at the bottom. Yeah, I mean, you could. I'm just trying to think like what this needs to look like to look interesting, right? And again, I can get away with like, you know, I can shape this a lot of different ways, and I can do, I don't know, I can do stuff to make this kind of different, but oops. Well, that's gonna change anything. That could look kind of cool. This is kind of what I'm thinking, like something that's got a little bit more to it to give it a shape and a pattern, right? Like, I don't think that looks bad. So I think we'll just kind of run with this and see what we like, I guess. Oh shit, hold on, let me, before I do that. So let's go ahead and paint this. I think the brown's gonna work. It's just, yeah, I think the brown, I like this idea of this. I don't know why, I just like a kind of more of a wood look on the inside. It's a little bit like cozier. Everything else being, because we're gonna have, don't forget, we're gonna have so much gray in this build because we got stone and dirt and blah, 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 blah. So like we got a lot more to do here. It's just, is this gonna look the way we want? I don't know, right? We'll figure it out. But I think we'll get there eventually, right? Yeah, I always forget to hit record, man. It's all right. This is a bit annoying because the quality of that part of the video will not be nice. Granted, all I actually did was, oops. All I actually did was the bridge, which will look fine because it'll be sped up anyways. Because it's very tedious. It's not like it matters all that much. Right, we do that. Throw the wand in there. La, 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 la. Then let's hammer it into place with some cool shapes. Oh, I fucked up. There we go. And then I just think that's kind of neat. Like it gives it like a wood grain to it. I think it's nice. I wouldn't say it's perfect or anything, but it does kind of work for the most part. Yeah, let's just go ahead and activate that, and we'll kind of just work with it. Let's see here. Yeah. And again, we'll hide this and we'll change this background to something a bit different, maybe? Maybe. The thing is, there isn't a darker brown type that I could work with. I may have to do something different. We'll see. We'll put something in there, but I think in general we're in a decent enough spot. I'm just realizing all this needs to be thicker, so all this is going to change here. Like this is going to go all the way across, and that'll dictate our, right, the size of all this stuff. But I do want a pillar of some kind here. I don't know why I'm focusing on this. I'm just it's in my head, so I'm gonna. We definitely wanted something here, so I think we'll just, yeah, let's do this. We need some thickness on this, or it's not gonna work. Perfect. All right, we'll come back to that later. And then here, same thing. So we're just gonna keep repeating this. Like, there's not a whole lot else to do here because, like, I think I like this. I know what you're saying, Jolly, about like having a little bit of a different look to this. I'm just not sure. I mean, this could maybe be stone here, and we'll just do one layer of marble. That could work, and then we could do marble up top, maybe, or marble here or something. I don't know. There's gonna be a way to do this. I'm gonna change some of this in a second, but I think this is more or less the idea. I could also drop these down, I guess, too, so they're actually touching. I don't know. I'm not really sure. We could also do something in front of the window, like do that and actuate it or something. Oh, no, we're not doing that. We're gonna do, yeah, we're gonna do, I know what we'll do. We'll do the metal shelf. I think will look better. All right, so let's go ahead and just keep doing what we're doing here. And then we'll do like this. Right. This is what here? No, that's too high. No, I had it right the first time. Wow, I am bad at this. Jesus, you're gonna be able to get this in one shot, but I guess not, huh? Yeah, so Jolly, isn't it weird though? Nice to work on it. Oh, thanks, Gus. Like, it's not 3D, it's more just depth, I'd say. I want a little depth on it and then flat. Like, I kind of do a mishmash of the two a lot of times now. I don't know why, I just do. I think it looks decent. Not perfect, but decent. Alright, there we go. And then we'll just do this. And then voila. Yeah, so like the big issue is this part, because once you have this hidden, it looks pretty bad. So we're gonna have to figure out some design that will work for this. I think part of it might be maybe just different, instead of fence there, I'll do like I'll just do something darker across the back. I'm not sure. But the problem is if we do that, we may have to change that here and here as well, but it's fine. I could also, reasonably, I could echo paint this, or echo wall, and that would look kind of cool, but it would look like you would just see the background, right? So like, it doesn't make sense, but it would give you that gap that you're looking for. You could also put the window or the glass behind it, but again, sort of the same problem. I don't really think you should see through the pillars, if that makes sense. Yeah, I'm looking for it to be a little weird. I want it to be a little funky. Like, I'm not looking for this to be like, oh, this is like hyper realistic. I'm like, it just, you know, it's a design. It's not, like, I want it to be different and like unique more than I want it to be like, look perfectly like how you might imagine it would. That's kind of, oh my God, I'm fucking this up. There we go. That's the wrong way. There we go. Hey, we're doing it. And then zoom up here, zoom up here. Awesome. Like I said, this is just, we're just trying to make this look good. It's growing on me. I like it. I mean, the reality is I could paint it white or whatever. I don't think it would look bad. It just, yeah. Now, this obviously is going to move, so it's not going to be there. This is just because we know we don't want to remember what this is going to be. And then here, we're going to, once again, do the same thing we've been doing since the beginning. Wow, isn't this beautiful, guys? Wow, it's so pretty. I don't know why I'm doing this so slowly as well. It's kind of weird. Yay. Then you need a row of knight statues. Yeah, it'd be kind of cool. Like, I'm not sure what I'm going to put here. I think this will be pretty open. I could do some statues, maybe. I haven't decided yet. It'll just be a throne and then the teleporter and then whatever, right? It's like, it's not meant to be anything too crazy. I think is I got to figure out this part. I don't love what I'm looking at here, but this kind of comes with the... Where did these come from? Where did 2 Titanstone come from? I'm confused. Where did I just... Okay, well, hopefully nowhere important. Another fun part of building is sometimes you break things and don't realize where it came from. Oh, I'm hitting the wrong block there. My bad. That way. There we go. All right, sick. So Jolly, how you been, man? It's been a while. I know I haven't streamed in a while. Hopefully you're doing good, man. I've missed streaming, but I won't make it this is not gonna be a consistent thing. I'll just do it when I have time. Oop. But it's good to see you. Was it from all the way from the Faroe Islands? I love how it looks regardless of tiny... Funky builds are the coolest. I think that's the thing, Jolly. Like, I want this to be something, like, the goal of this is it's something that, like, people will be able to, like, download or, like, get access to later. So I want it to be, like, the stuff that is accessible and usable, like, has to be interesting. So that's the goal. I think the challenge is, like, how do you do that, right? The more I look at this, I kind of like this being there, but I'm just gonna do something real quick. Shelf. Not stealth, but shelf. Is this the one I want? don't know if this, oh, this may not have the right color though. Well, let's try it anyways. I mean, I'll actuate it. I don't know if that'll be dark enough. You motherfucker, are you actually gonna get in the way? Okay, see, that's really annoying. That's so annoying. This thing needs that headroom. Is there any other, like, throne? Not really, right? Like, sofa. That just, it's really hard not to have this here. So, that sucks. Although, I guess it's fine. You know what? It's fine. Who cares? It'll just be that funky look to it, I guess. Screw it. I don't really care that much. Yeah, like that gives a bit more like body to it, right? And we can do the same with other things. Like I could obviously like do like single blocks in the middle, but the thing that's throwing me off a little bit is this. So what I don't know is like, should this creep up and then, do I make it out of stone? Maybe this is a good place for slab then? Right? Like I could do... If I do like a layer... See, I'm worried about... I'm gonna have to test this a little bit. I'm not exactly sure what I want to do with this wall. That doesn't look good. So it could be... Oh, Jesus. Oh, hey, Ben, what's going on, man? It's been forever. Thanks for the raid, dude. I can hear that, dude. It's so loud. But are teeny tiny Easter eggs around the mansion when... Okay, wait. Like, what kind of Easter egg would I be putting in here?
Hello, sir.
Ben, how you doing, dude? Hope you've been good. That is not gonna work for me. So I think... Again, I like the idea of this. I think it kind of has to be this. It just looks a lot more, like, regal. Maybe what I need to change then is... So what I could do is make vertical elements of this. I could make that wall. See, I kind of actually like the crossbeam here, but I'm gonna see if I can make... There's a couple things I have to do. So first, let's grab a wall that's good when it's painted brown. I don't know what wall that's gonna be. Let's try like... Oh, what's this look like? It's gotta be pretty dark. That is a bit much. Because none of the fences will work. Fences are never dark enough, I don't find. I mean, I like that. Oh, this is actually a bit darker. By virtue of... But see, like, here's a good spot. That's where I think a good spot for, like... Yeah, put, like, texture. Is that top part that's throwing me off? Because I definitely want to hide, so I want the not negative, echo, that's the one. So I want echo to hide this. I don't want to see these. And then I just gotta figure out how I'm gonna add detail back in. And I think there's some different wall types I could be using. Just not sure which. You're fine as always, good to hear, good to hear. Have you been doing any Terraria, Ben? I think I've seen you online. I was just saying a second ago, I have not been in people's streams at all. Like, it's been a hot minute. I'll put it that way. If I do something like this, is that? I don't know what to put here. What can we put here? Like, what block would make the most sense? Like, is it maybe brighter make sense? Oh, see, like, that kind of works. It just has to look connected. Oh, you know what no, I'm an idiot. What if I just flip this? What if I just do this? Will that work? And then I do this on the edging, maybe? Ugh. Yeah, no, that ain't it. What if I do it one lower? Will that work? Oh, it's so annoying, dude. Do I just do all three like that, I guess? It's just weird that it's like not connected. That's what throws me off. And oh, you know what I could do? What if I just... Oh, but I can't actually... So okay, what I need is a dark platform. Maybe that will be... Oh, what's it? Like obsidian or something? Yeah. Because that way it looks connected. Let me just do all three. Actually looks really good. That's what we're doing. Solution found. Solution found. We did it. And then I'll put, like, brick in the middle or something. No, I still think this looks better. I do like the brick on the edging, though. I don't know why. I just think it's, like, a little bit different. You get some texture. It's not bad. Tungsten cube on... No. Wait, a tungsten cube on a shelf? Okay. Sure, I will at some point in the future. Again, phase comes and goes. Yeah, I get it, Ben. It's normal, man. Some pop culture references. I mean... yeah, I guess you could do that. I guess. There we go. Okay. So... Here's the real question. Why does this look like arse? That's the problem. I mean, I almost feel like... What if I take the other... What if I take the other marble? And paint that white? Does that do anything for us? Not really. It just looks weird. It's like what there's something missing here. I think it has to do with the floor. Like it needs another layer to separate. I know I'm missing, like, you know what, let me try to do some, like, let me try to add some, like, statues or something. Maybe that'll help. There's like a night one, isn't there? Like the Reaper, maybe? What's a good statue for this? I think the Reaper probably looks the best. Yeah. I think, right? There's not like a night one, is there? I know there's the armored guy. Where the fuck is he? There's a guy that's armored. I've heard what they are. This guy... Not Dragonfly, not this guy. Is this all the statues, really? I feel like there's more, there should be more statues. Am I crazy? Wait, what's the... It's like a purple guy. This guy. Possessed. Is there a statue for that guy? Or no? Yeah, this one. That's the one. It's like, this makes the most sense to me. Actually, we should do it on the left side. And see if that looks any decent or worse. I don't know. I'm just like I said, I just feel like there's something missing. But I don't know. I don't know what it is. And then we need some lights and stuff. That's easy enough. I kind of need to get rid of this, I think. I know it's like there to cover, but it looks a little weird. Maybe. No, it's fine. Yeah, it's the armor one, yeah. When I think Castle, I just visualize a lot of guard. Yeah, the thing is, it feels cluttered, and I don't want this to feel this cluttered, so I'd either get rid of this guy, and then, yeah, like, I don't know. So the issue I'm having is I think, like, this needs to continue, like, this way, and I need to do something vertically here. Like, there's just a couple of little things that are off, and that's where I could maybe fit in some marble. So, like, a really simple way to do this, the way I'm thinking is just frame it, right? So what I'll do is, I'll show you. We'll do this. We'll do, I don't know, like this, I guess. All right, and then I'll do the same, like, here. Okay, and then I'll take this again. And we'll do the same thing. And I think this could look half decent. Right? Just kind of like that, like simple. And then here I think we maybe need a different, like, or a brighter or lighter stone. But I think that could work. The alternative is this has to go to the ground. Like, the pillars shouldn't actually stop here. And I think that's maybe also what's throwing me off. Is like this should actually continue to the floor, right? So I'm gonna look at what that looks like and we'll just kind of wing it. Because if that's all it is, it's a pretty easy fix. It'll just look a lot nicer. Actually, no, let's just make that solid. That's fine. So, like, as an example, because now that looks more robust, does that kind of fix that problem? Maybe, right? No, I don't mind the contrast. I think this will probably fix that problem. That's my guess. But it just gives us very limited runway. Oh, and it connects in that. It also kind of ruins the carpet look. Eh. Let's see. Let's just see what we're working with here. I don't know. I think that kind of solves the problem. I mean, the other problem is we do have way too many pillars for this room, which is like, it's very cluttered for that reason. Like, normally I'd have way bigger gaps between these, but it's fine. Let's just see what this looks like, I guess. I don't think it's that bad. It's just like one of those things where it's like, it works. Like, I think they look good. It helps break it up, right? Because what I was looking for was something to come across. The problem is then these statues kind of get in the way. So I had to figure out a way to position them. Like, I could put them up top instead. I think that's what I might do. And then leave this as like a passageway to the throne, or put like a table here maybe. The problem is, like, I don't have room for anything else. So that's the only tricky part. What I could do if I make a table is these pillars are more in the background by just doing fences or something. That's one way to do it, but that's an easy fix for the most part. So we'll just see. I'm not really sure. Like, this is why we kind of experiment and test things, because you never know what you're going to like, both in terms of color scheme and in terms of just like positioning and shit. But I don't know, right? Like, you got to kind of pick your battles here.
What are you doing in my swamp?
Thank you, Pickles. That was helpful. Very helpful. We appreciate that. Pickles is obviously back from wherever he left to or came back from. Really happy about that. Yeah, like that works, right? But yeah, I don't know. Thank you, Pickles. Yes, bigger forehead. That's what I need. Okay. don't know, guys. What do we think? Can you give me something to put on a floating island? I have 2 spaces that are like 20 blocks wide. Ooh, dude, that's tricky. I mean, I'd say ruins if you want, or probably like a custom tree would look good. It just depends what's the, like, what's that island for? What am I drinking? I'm drinking some Canada Dry, bro. Ginger ale. That's where it's at. Yeah, this is a bit cluttered for me. I'm just not sure what to do here. I almost think I want to change these out for like seating. So like I'll do like the dynasty sofas. I think that could look kind of cool. And then I'm gonna hang yeah, we're gonna hang. These need 3, right? Oh no, just 2? Okay, so then we can hang these on the shelves on the inside here. And this will look pretty good, I think. Because I think, I don't want this to feel super, super cluttered on the floor necessarily. And we'll have lights and shit above, so like lanterns are the easiest thing for this room. Which ones, I'm not exactly sure, but they gotta look kind of nice. So maybe either bamboo or, I mean, a fire type one would look good. Hey, Yogan, what's going on, man? Yeah, it's been a minute, and granted, that's mostly on me because I haven't streamed in forever, so. You know what I'm forgetting? I definitely use some of that. Okay. I think we're doing okay right now. I don't know why I have this. I don't need a zenith. Yeah. Huh. You know, it would be so funny if you built it. Wait. It would be so funny if you build it first in Terraria and then build. Oh my god. So I built this castle, and then I built one in real life. That feels, you know what that feels like? That feels like a Mr. Beast kind of thing. It's not for me. Golden lanterns? Are those too crazy? Oh no, that looks dope, man. Bro, that looks like, I think that looks really good. It fits the regal nature of this area, right? That's pretty good. And this is the thing, as you add little details, it obviously starts to look a heck of a lot better. I just think there's like, the issue here is this has too many pillars. I think that's the main problem. But I kind of like how like crammed in it is too. It's kind of cool. So I kind of like it. This is, we're going to hide this. Yeah, and then I guess what we could do is like item frame. Does that fit right above them? No, of course not. So we'll do the bigger one. And we'll put like, is there like, I think there's a crown, right? Can I, oh, please tell me I can put one of these in here. Really? Lame. Oh, it's so lame. I hate that. So I can only put an item. It's so stupid. And that'll be off center, which will piss me off. All right. Well, that's too bad. You know what? You know what this actually needs? This needs like a slight pedestal. Let's do how am I gonna do this? Let's do... Oh, I need a platform, I guess? I could do golden platform, but I think that might be a bit much. Yeah, it's a bit much. It could work, but... Yeah, I don't love that. Unless we do a red wall behind it, I guess. It's a good idea. When did the name change to my... I don't know, Yogan. When's the last time you were on YouTube? Yeah, exactly. Whatever you build in Terraria, I'll build in real life. Like, Pestle for bands, right? No. Or like I'm just like a altar. Like we're just trying to raise this off the ground slightly. I could do this a second level, but I think that's too high. Right? Like that feels a bit much. So I think just the one's fine, but then I'm like, I do something underneath it to make it kind of work. I don't think I can hammer anything. Yeah, I can't hammer anything into position otherwise. So that works. We'll just do, we'll try maybe this. And we'll do 1, 2, 3. We'll get our red. Let's see what that looks like. Brown, so I'll try it again. Maybe we can do 2 pieces. Yeah, that's not quite right. Let's try with this. Okay, that's more matching. But I think I don't like that sticking out the edges, so we'll just go back to what we had. Of course I missed, because why wouldn't I? Alright. Yeah, that kind of looks a little bit more interesting, I guess. I don't know. Alright. Right? Yeah, it's great. Awesome. Wonderful. Yeah. And everyone can sit here and ask for favors from the king. That's the goal. I think an NPC that plays music would be cool, like a bard. Are there not some of those in Calamity or one of the mods? Or is that Thorium, maybe? I know there's a bard class, and I think it's in Thorium, right? I'm supposed to be John Johnson? Well, now you're not. Now you're just Yogan. Just boring, plain old Yogan. I like the idea of these, but I think we could make this look a lot more interesting. How we do that could be candle. No, let's do lantern, but a fiery one, and that'll just be on the wall somehow. How would we go about doing that? Is this really all the lanterns there are? I always feel like there's more like lamps and lanterns, but I guess there really aren't. Okay, well, not that one. I guess it's got to be this one, but I don't want to see. Let's try maybe candle is the right way. Let's just do candles. Candles will just be easier. Platinum candle. I kind of like these shadewood ones, but maybe we'll do. Let's do those. So we'll hide. We'll hide these. I think. Yeah, we'll just do that. It's gotta be lower. One sec, guys. Right there, and then right there. Again, a candle is just more, it adds a little bit of ambient, like, look to it. I just think it's a little bit different. We'll do echo. I guess I could just do echo platforms. I don't know why I'm getting echo paint. That works. Yeah, I think I like that. It's decent. The only thing I'm missing here is like, we'll do some banners, and I think we'll go with like probably like a blue or something. Like, we'll do blue. Actually, let's do blue and green, because that's kind of like the theme we got going on here. Where's that green one? All right, we'll do like blue, green. I'll do blue on the outside, green on the inside. All right. Again, it's little touches that kind of bring this to life. It's not like this is like a super fancy, like anything. It just kind of starts to work, right? And you can tell, like, that's all it really required. So it's not too bad. Never played Calamity? Oh, why not? Can you, oh, are you on console Ultra? That's, I'm misspelling my real name. Jogging. You're going for a jog. Put a wall skull. No, I'm not gonna put any, it's not gonna be like a dungeon, right? We're gonna do this more as a nice place to live. Nice, beautiful throne, you know? So we'll come up here. This, I kind of know what I want to do with this, but yeah, we got some work to do. So I think the first thing is, this would be kind of cool if this was glass. So let me put away some of the stuff I'm using, because I'm gonna need to put that. Don't think I'm gonna do more. I think I'm gonna get away from the marble at this stage. I hope. I'm pretty sure. We'll see. I could be wrong, obviously, but you know, whatever. Blue slabs in there. Okay. So here, I don't want to like pull away from this too much, but I don't know what I want in this area. So I thought a window here would make a lot of sense. And again, we're gonna stick with browns and stuff. Like, it just makes a lot of sense to me. But the floor needs to be something else. Now, it could be that it's like wood in like the normal way, or we could go something a bit more fancy. So we'll see what we do. I'm not really that worried about it. Did I get rid of this? No. Gray paint. So I thought of like bringing the glass back this way could kind of look cool. So I've done this in other builds. I just don't know if it's too much, because there's gonna be windows here too. So like, it won't feel castle-like if this is all also stuff. So I think what I should do instead is shadow paint this and just make this like a door or something, and we'll just stick with that. So it's not a big deal. Circular border or not? Do both, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. You, dude, are you trying to make a profile picture? Is that what you're doing, Speakeasy? Study, I cannot afford, oh, afford, effort. I was like, wait, yet a good PC. Yeah, but Ultra, you know what, man? Like, for Terraria, you don't need a very good PC. You just need, I think, a PC, and then you're probably fine. But yes, if you're studying, it's probably not priority number one, and it probably shouldn't be. So you're probably all right. There we go. Adding some little details because I can. I'm just like looking at this. I'm like, this could look better. Afford with a D, but yes, I know what you're saying. Don't worry. It's all good. All right, so I can't remember. Can I, if I actuate this, does this work? I always forget. I think it does, right? That's the wrong tool. How do you, I always forget that. Hello, oh, no. You can't actuate it. You hide it, right? Duh. Now the other thing I can do, I think I can smush this, right? Pretty sure. But then where does this go? All right. So you can do that. I can't put that there. I forget how you do this. There's a way to do this, isn't there? Where the button sits on this without it. Oh, I can't remember. Yeah, no, I know you unsmush it, but I suppose I could just make a switch. I'll just put a switch on the door, and that'll solve that problem. I'll make a thing here where you stand, I guess. Because like I may have to move this over and make this a proper doorway. Yeah, because if I just leave it as a switch, this will work. Right, it'll teleport you in here, and then we'll shadow paint. Shadow paint! Yeah, we'll just do this. It's not like all that interesting, but yeah. And like normally I would probably do like, I don't know, let's do like a slime block. Slime block. Hey, Surgeon, what's going on, man? Oh, Dust, what's going on? Sorry, what's Dust saying? Dust multi-boxing. Hey, Tommy, I just started a new Master Mode playthrough, and are there any cool materials? Ooh, for building without leaving the forest. Cool. Oh, without leaving the forest. Oh, God. Not really. I mean, it depends what you like. You like things that you can find easily, obviously, like from wood. But you can find hay if you get the sickle. That's pretty nice. It's like different textures. But not really, no. In Master Mode, there's not like any different materials, as it were, unfortunately. Oh, crap. It's touching the ceiling. Okay, let's try this instead. Well, that makes no fucking difference. Well, that's unfortunate. I guess we'll just do this then. Let's make it look different. And interesting. Now the problem with this is this wall behind it will unfortunately also... Yeah. I mean, I guess it's better if it's a large door. No, I don't think we can do that. Yeah. These are always a pain. I like when the doors are rounded, but I don't want this to be too clunky. So we'll just keep it simple for now, because we also don't have a ton of room down here. So I guess we'll have a little, and this is the other thing, like here, I could just mush this in. Actually, what I should do is I could put this at the gate. That could kind of be interesting. Because the thing with putting it there is like, yeah, it gives you a reason to come in here, I guess, but I don't know. Maybe we'll test it. Let's see what this looks like. The problem is it's going to look kind of crummy, I think. And I don't necessarily know if that's what I want, but let's try. Yeah, it's not my favorite, but whatever. Oh, I gotta actuate it, don't I? 1, 2, 3, and then we'll do that. And then we'll do the same thing above it. Now here's a good opportunity to actually use slabs instead, because we don't actually have to use the same, like, walls. And again, it's kind of cool, because it's like, it's a weird extra thing to add. Like, now you can do other things here, you can make it look like there's stairs and whatever. I'm just gonna leave it like this to make it super basic. Again, simple is good here, in my opinion. I didn't think about hay. Oh, well, there you go, Dust. Yeah, I'm gonna build a small startup. So Dust, if you're on Twitch right now, right? But if you hit exclamation YouTube, it'll take you to my YouTube channel. I actually do have a build where I just said like, there's a video that's like a build a starter home with like materials and stuff you get pre-boss, basically. So like things you want to do is maybe like, if you don't kill any bosses, it's tricky, but like, I think the painter can move in. Oh no, the painter needs a certain number of NPCs, I think, right? So you're limited, but like you can buy hay with trees and stuff, stone, you can make, if you make a heavy workbench, you can make slab. So slab looks pretty good. If you find mud, you can get mudstone. Obviously that's more in the jungle though, for the most part. There's some options, you know? If I ever make Terraria content, I think modding is a way for me. It's kind of hard to put anything original in vanilla. I don't know. You love this build? Oh, good. I'm glad. I'm glad you're liking it. Hey, Muffin, what's going on, man? Is that the best Terraria player ever to walk the halls of Twitch? No, it's not. You're thinking of someone else for sure. Me too, buddy. I like the stairs. Oh, thanks. These ones? These are boring. These ones are way better. Look how much better this looks. These are way better. I think these are way cooler anyways. I don't know, maybe that's just me. So if you guys are just getting here, guys, what we're doing is making this castle, and then we're gonna make a town over here somewhere. That's the plan, allegedly. And then I'm still working my way up. I did the bridge finally. This is finished. I'm gonna add trees here, and then I finished the throne room. We've added a door for whatever reason. It looks a bit wonky, but whatever. Actually, now I'm looking at this. This needs to go all the way to the end. God damn it. Reef. Oh, reef. And then I don't know why I don't have wood on me. Like I use wood a lot. It's kind of a weird one not to have. I need deep red. So we're gonna do like that, and we're gonna do like that. We're gonna add one more, bloop, like that. Cool. This could just do this, but I like that it's kind of bracketed, and then that's like our, yeah, this takes over here. So what I do need is switches. So we'll do a switch, right? And then I'll just plop this like somewhere visible, and we'll do the same here. Now, my only thing here is I like the way this looks, I guess, but I'm not sure if it's the best overall look. And I gotta be careful here not to hit any of these because they will not work. All right. Muffin, how you doing, man? Oh, speak easy. I'm checking Discord. I'll do it right now. 1 second. Would you send me, man? Would you send me? Oh, that is kooky, man. Oh, that's so weird. The only thing, I like it, but the only thing is it's like, it's a bit hard for my eyes to figure out what it is. It looks like a, I get what you're going for. So I don't know about the beaching. The one thing I will say is like, if there's a way to add my avatar in there, that'd be dope. That's cool. How do you make that? Was that just like a, what's it called? Chat GPT'd? Was that Chat GPT? Is that what you did? That's pretty neat. He's so humble. Inkscape myself. Oh, that's cool. Damn. Oh, I'm glad you guys are enjoying the build, guys. It's been a while since I wanted to really make anything or build anything, so let me just really quickly, let me just think about this. I need to, I need the grand design. I'm gonna put that away, get rid of those, put that up, do this. So what we want to do is connect this. Hold on, no. First, get rid of all of these, because these will just get in my way. Never-ending battle. Actuators are wonderful and great and fantastic for a lot of things, but my god, can they be annoying sometimes. Alright. So that will prevent any disruptions. So here we're going to do... avoid that light. Go up here. Do this. Right? Simple, but man, is it pretty. Alright. There. So now this is functional. Why is there an elevator in a castle? I don't fucking know, alright? Or a teleporter. It's just there. You're gonna have to get over it, alright? It's part of the package, alright? Just the way it's gonna be. Now, the one thing is this doesn't stand out enough, which is kind of bugging me. Maybe I could do like a, what if I paint this like white or something? Nope. Nope, fuck it. We're sticking with what we had. It's fine. It's enough-ish to be visible, I guess. So here, I kind of know what I want to do here. There's going to be some windows. This is going to remain very castle-like, this stairwell, so I'm not as worried about this. This is going to be like a room. So the thing I got to figure out is what kind of room, first off, obviously. And then second is, you know, the floor here could probably change. So I think we're going to go back to more stone-like. So this has a little bit more... just feels a little bit more grounded in the castle, maybe. Something like that. It's small things like that could make a big difference. So this is gonna be a bit cozier. So like what I'm thinking of is I need a floor type. It could just be boreal wood going along the baseboard kind of thing, right? Like we just do like this as a starting point. And then, ugh, yeah, I don't know about here. Maybe we'll continue that on. And then, yeah, I don't know. Grand design should be able to delete errors instead of... I agree. Grand design should be able to do everything. Like, if I wanted to be like... Grand design should be able to, like, hey, copy paste this, bloop, put it over. Or, like, delete. Or paint all this black or something. You know what I mean? That'd be dope. I should put in your character in the image, but I need a pixel perfect capture. A pixel perfect capture. Well, I put a blown up one in the Discord, Speakeasy. It's in the general chat. Like, if you scroll up just a bit, you'll see it. If you can't find it, let me know. I'll send it to you. And don't spend too much time on this. I'm just like curious to see what people come up with. A party room in the rainbow bricks? Never. No. Jolly, go back to the Pharaoh Heights. Also, guys, I gotta finish up here in like 2 minutes, so we're probably not gonna finish this room. I'm afraid to say. I'm afraid to say. So I was hoping we'd get more done. We're making our way up the castle, though. I mean, in fairness, doing the bridge is a big deal. But I would love to just topple this. This could also be kind of a cozy area. I don't even know, man. The problem is it's going to be uneven. So what I either have to do is make this a brick wall, or I don't leave this open. I might have to close it up a bit, actually. It looks strange because we have this slant here and it's not much I can do about it. So maybe we leave it as is. I'm gonna need some sort of like glass window, something or other. I need some openings here. I know that much for sure. So maybe what I can do is figure out where my windows are gonna go. So what if I did like, let's pretend this is like, yeah, a window goes between this. Right? And then we do another one here. And then another one there. Because it's a castle, right? So you're not going to have like a ton of friggin... It's really tempting to put another one in the middle here. I just think this might be a bit much. Like, I should almost make it have a different shape. That's a bit of a pain. Yeah, it's also not even. Alright, no, that's not gonna work. Yeah. Scratch that. We got something here. Something. I don't know what, but something. I mean, the other thing is we could do wallpaper. We got some options. Go to a flat surface, place a wall of echo blocks on the... Wait. Go to a flat surface. Place a wall of echo blocks on the left or right. Oh my god, speaking, but I have... Hold on, let me... Did you not look in the Discord? Because it's right there. I'll send it. I'll fucking send it to you. I will DM you specifically. Okay. When you're back, I'll be done. Oh, you did see it? Okay, is that not good enough? Because that's what I got. I like... Yeah, no, I like the uneven shape too. That's why I do it. But I just... I don't know what to put here. This room is like... If this is like... bedroom... type thing. I mean... Oh, you know what I could do? This could just be like a wall of books or some shit. Ooh, that could be kind of cool, actually. Let's do, no, let's just do normal platforms, actually. I have an idea. I don't know if this is going to work, but I kind of think... If I leave myself enough room here, I could do... So let me do, bubblegum. Let me... Or no, sorry, not silly pink balloon. One of these. I'm gonna try this. I make like a floor-length mirror. Will that work? Which one would look good with this? Okay. Maybe. Probably not, but maybe. I want that... I'm gonna move this over here. I have an idea. Like, I'm trying to make like a full-length mirror. Which I think can look kind of cool. That's the wrong goddamn block. There we go. That's kind of the right idea. I just don't know. I think the base of this maybe needs to be different. Like, maybe I'll do like, maybe I'll do go gold or something. Like unpainted. Ugh, no, I don't. That ain't right. A wall. You and your goddamn shut up with skeletons. Oh, I like that. There we go. There we go. Okay, and so then what we do... Now I have to actuate this, obviously, but what I'm hoping... I may have to paint it a different color. I want that to kind of look like a mirror. I don't know if it does. Does that look like a mirror? Maybe? Maybe not? I don't know. Like... Probably gonna need to Does that look like a mirror? No. Kind of no, right? So my goal is to have this as edges on the mirror. And we'll paint those. Like, I don't know if I can get them any decent color or not, but... I don't know. What if we try, like, let's go crazy. What does this look like? It's kind of cool. Can I make this any more interesting somehow? Can I fucking I don't even know what to do. I guess we could try like a deep color. The problem is it's painted. Like, does that look like a mirror to you guys? I'm trying like I need help here. Does that look mirror-like? Ish. Some sort of. Kinda. Maybe. If I go back to this, does that make more sense? Maybe I should just do black? Black paint, maybe? Okay, well not on the wall. I think that kind of looks like a mirror. Because I can't get gold, right? Like, I don't have a wall that I can think of. I mean, I guess I could do like, not, oh my god, what's it called? The team block? Team block doesn't have a wall though, right? No, what wall do I normally use for that? I know there's obviously gold, actual gold, but there's another one that's shiny. PC duplication interface looks so fire. Thank you. Yes, that's exactly what I'm going for. Mime, what's going on, man? How you doing? We're looking for a shiny, metallic, yellow, metal look. Like, I know this works pretty well. But it's the same, it's just like flat, right? Let me see what color that is. That could also work, actually. I'd love if I could find a good gold color, like, cause I don't think this is gonna work. Oops. Let's get rid of that and that and that and that. And that's it. Alright, let's, like... And there's a couple reasons I don't think this will work, because it's just the texture, yeah, like, it's gotta be a flat color. Hey, yeah, my official Ray Ayanami? I can't friggin' say that name. This stream unironically might get me to go into my 2-week and a boy. For building? Are you building? I think you should build. If you're not building, what are you doing? You know? So Gemspark's very bright though. And I don't necessarily want like the light coming off of it. So like, even offline as an example, it's like, it's not metallic-y. Yeah, it's a color. I mean, so if we do this, I think that's too bright. Right? It's close, but I'm trying to match it to the table. So either I change the table, or I do nothing. I build in Terraria. Oh, nice, man. Awesome. But I suck at building in Terraria. Wait, do you have like a channel for your builds? I mean, I don't watch a lot of Minecraft or anything, but like, I like seeing stuff being built. I'm not the best Terraria builder by any stretch. I don't play Minecraft, so, you know. Yeah, that's the thing, man. Everyone's like different at, like, better at different things, I find. And it's very interesting because like in a lot of ways, you'd think they'd be very similar, but they're really not. Like, they're a lot more, certain things are challenging. So I don't friggin' know what we're gonna do here, guys. A metallic color. The only thing I can think of in my head, I keep going back to Team Block, but it doesn't have a wall. So it's like, I don't know. And I don't want anything with too much texture. I want like a shiny, I'm thinking like some of these ones could work, but they're not the right color. Maybe I just stick with what I had, I don't know. Yellow paint and copper, no, it's not shiny enough. Like, it's metal, but I need shiny. I need to match the base of this. So I think the trick here is maybe I'll just paint it black. thick or something. I don't freaking... No, that looks god awful. I did like this, like, well, when I painted it. I think this is what I might go with. It kind of looks like it's still the mirror, but like kind of like the edging of the mirror. So it kind of works. Like I'm overthinking it again, as always. And then like, what if I paint this? Like, is that? Oh, that's so bright. Oh my god. What if I negative paint you? What do you turn into? That is terrible. All right, we're not doing that. Yeah, it'd be cool if I could do that, but I can't think of a paint that's gonna work for that. Like there's no, or a wall, I should say, not paint, sorry. I guess there are some builds on for my channel. Typically I just post, oh. Why not use Gemspark? Because the Gemspark's too bright. So like, it's not about, it's just, yeah, it's like, I want something that's muted, but fits, I guess. It's fine, I think this looks good. I'm not worried about this. It's just, I was hoping I could find like that right kind of look to it, I guess, if that makes sense. I never do, ultimately. I always feel like I'm gonna, but then I don't. So the next thing I want to do here is I got to figure out, am I going to do a wallpaper? And the answer to that is probably yes. So the first thing after this is going to be, I'll just say I used that. It doesn't really matter. Or no, I used adamantite. This is so I can remember if someone asks me what I used to build, then it's easy to pull everything. I'm gonna need to make another crate, or chest, I should say. God dang, bro. Damn. Got rid of all the slab I had too, Jesus. What do I even have? Here's a stone slab. I'm putting a chest with paints in it because I need their space. Look at this. Nightmare. Didn't actually use shadow paint, so I don't know why I keep holding on to that. Did we use negative? I feel like we used some negative. Can't possibly be all the paints I used. Green, yeah. Black, these are all basic colors. I used a little bit of those. Oh. I guess that is everything. I feel like I used more than that. I don't know why. I didn't use shadow. Alright, whatever. We'll figure it out later. This is a vanity room. No, this is gonna be... I mean, it could be. I'm gonna try to make a... I mean, I want this to be a full-length mirror. I hope that looks like a mirror when someone looks at it. I don't think that's the case. What I wanted here was a, I'm gonna put a bed, obviously, so we're gonna do a bed. I really like the steampunk one, so I'll probably stick with that. We'll do that, and then what I wanted here was like, actually, maybe we'll put the bed like here, and then I guess it doesn't matter. What I wanted here was a desk, so like I want a wardrobe. What's it called? Dresser. Sorry, not a wardrobe. Let's see. We want a dresser that kinda acts like a desk as well. I don't really know which one. Not that one for sure. Either Boreal or maybe we'll go with a green dungeon. We'll paint it a different color. But my thinking was I'll put a chair here, and what I want here is like a bunch of different stuff, right? So I want like plants, I want platforms. Like the reason I have all this is like what I want to do is just put a bunch of crap. Why am I painting it negative? Get out of my inventory. Sorry guys. I want to like, I kind of want to just do a bunch of, I don't know, like books and shit, and I'll do some, what's that, planter boxes? We'll do a few of these. Not painted. I really gotta stop doing that. That, or I could alternate them and like do some platforms and, you know. I don't know, I'm trying to think of things that will look interesting. Don't know if I love that look. But, you know, things like that. So we'll have like a shitload of books. Normally I put like paintings and other stuff here, but maybe I could do that still. I could do like, some sort of art. I really hate that you can't just type like painting and like all the paintings come up. You gotta like go find them because they're named dumb shit. So you gotta figure out. You use shadow paint on the doors. That's true. You're fucking right. Good call out. Good goddamn call out, you know? Look at this guy freaking remembering things. I mean, in fairness, it's not like it really matters. Okay, so hold on. I gotta paint that brown. Oh my god. Sorry guys, I know I gotta read chat here. Apologies. Red was too bright, yes. Official saying I can serve some builds. Yeah, so the gems for side is like, I think it still looks a little weird, but it kind of works, you know? The potted plants you get from lava fishing. Lava plants. Potted. You mean these ones? Yeah, I'm probably gonna do more greenery because I think it just fits the design a bit better. If I do any at all, to be honest. What I'm looking to do here is get a painting on the top shelf though. Before I forget. So let's do like, I don't fucking know. It's the secrets. And then we'll do like jar or pink. Where's that? What the hell? What's that little, not the vase, this thing. Well, there's a vase, but pink vase. So this will grow some flowers. And then I can put some like item frames or something. So I'll do like, you know, we'll do like 2. The reason I want to do this, I want this room to be small, but like crammed with stuff. I don't always do that. So like, I'm going to go with my basics, like lots of books, right? Like this is the stuff I like to decorate with. Because I don't want a whole lot of stuff growing underneath necessarily. And then we'll do, I don't know, oh, see, I can't fit these though. These won't fit. So, yeah, I could leave the middle here open for more room for stuff. Or I could stagger it. That could kind of look cool. Let's do that. Let's stagger this. That'll look more interesting. Again, we want stuff in here. We want like all kinds of crazy shit on the walls. Also, I think like a nice fireplace like this could look kind of cool. The only thing with this is it kind of needs its own. Yeah, I'm gonna put like its own stack here. That could look kind of nice too. So we have some stuff going where we got some ideas, and then I gotta change the walls and stuff. That's not a big deal. What do we put here? Probably a barrel or something. No, I'm gonna put clay. I like clay pots because they grow stuff. So let's do. I don't think it's gonna have a lot of growth here though. I don't know if anything grows if it has only one spot above it. Let's find out. Because I'd like to do this. I think that'll look kind of cool, and then we'll just finish off with a couple more. Do like some books, and then maybe I'll get rid of one of the... No, I kind of like that. Normally I do more jars, so maybe I'll do a... Let's do like a bottle, sorry, not a jar. I like bottles. They just add a little something. You know, there you go. Yeah, easy, right? You don't have to do anything too crazy. And then we can fit some stuff here. I do need a chair. So we're gonna get like a nice padded chair. Let's go with what do I normally use? I think I use pearl wood, right? Yeah. And then we can put some, let's put like a little piggy bank or something here, you know? And here I don't know what I'd put. I don't think I have much room for anything. I'll put like a chest or something. I don't usually put this much stuff, but you know, we want some space between things, but we also want to have some stuff. Can I put a piggy bank here? Will it even fit? It will not. Okay. So then maybe this could be a safe instead. Something like that. You could do a plate with food on it. Yeah, that's true. I could do a plate with it. You know what? Let's do that. Let's do a plate with a burger on it. Bloop, and we'll... Burger. There we go. Plate with a burger. No, I ate it. There we go. Mmm, delicious. Now, I'm going to paint all this. I don't like the way this looks. I got to fix it. But this is a good start for, like, decorations and stuff. So I want to do, what's it called? Day bloom. And then on this side, we'll do you know what? Let's do something completely different. I usually also do like music boxes on these types of shelves. I think they look really good. So let's actually get rid of this. And we'll do a music box. Yeah. I think it just looks better. We could add another table, and so I don't want this to be too crazy. We want a bit of room to work with. And we're gonna need lights and stuff, which is what we're missing, but we'll just hang those over the top here. What do we put here? Something crazy. Let's do like this. There you go. Right? Cool shit that's everywhere, right? Yeah, exactly. So Mime, you can put random decorations in them and just kind of add something to it. You don't have to do this, of course, but you know, I think it looks good. It's very tempting to put a big window here. Should I put a double pane of glass here? I kind of like this. Is it better or worse? I can't tell. Undecided. I think it'll work though. Now, this is where it gets tricky though, because I do think I need something that's like under, like supporting this. Yeah. And we'll do like another one there. Kinda looks cool. Maybe that could be a little bit higher actually. Yeah, because it looks a little strange. So I think that this one needs to be a good chunk higher actually. Oh, right. I gotta destroy the ones I just did. God damn it. We'll see. So it looks a little weird here because normally I would have this like bracketed in some way. But we'll see. Maybe we'll change the way this is after. I'm not sure. It's a good opportunity to like add, like normally I would add like some wallpaper of some kind. Like, I don't know. Let's do fucking squiggly. We won't paint it, but just to kind of get a feel for it, like I think. All right. This kind of looks a little bit more interesting. And then I could go down to here. But I think the window needs like just a little piece. We'll see. It needs something here at the base of the window. It could just be more of this, I guess. Or a layer of stone, maybe? I don't know. You're John Johnson now? Congratulations. Whoever lives in this room would be pretty fun. I mean, maybe. You know what I could do? Oh, you know what I could do just to fix my problem here? Hold on. Right? And then maybe I could do this. And just kind of bracket the window. Now, obviously, that means I gotta do this up here as well, because this doesn't... Yeah. I think that's kind of cool. Right? I gotta paint everything and do stuff, but like here's the main thing. So if I go here and I run time, this should grow a bunch of stuff, so you get a little bit more color. This should grow something too. And you get some plant life and some other shit. It just kind of looks more interesting. I'd also normally put like coral and other stuff here, but okay, there we go. So it's all grown in. And then here, what I could do is do like a chimney stack thing. I think this is a good place to do something like this. right? Or maybe something like with a bit more like pattern to it. I could also widen it. We'll think about that. That's not a hard one to sort out. It just kind of looks strange. But that could be kind of nice. And then, yeah, that's kind of all that we need. I also feel like that should be off the floor. I don't know. Posted on the walls, but it's medieval instead of, which means a teenager has to put stuff, yeah, crap on the wall. Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. So there's tons of crap on the wall, which is totally fine by me. I kind of want to get rid of this for something else, but it's fine. Yeah, I don't love the color of this. It's all a bit weird, but it kind of sort of works, I think. The other thing I could do, now I'm looking at it, what if I just bring these to the floor? It segments it more, but the segments are kind of hidden with all this stuff. So I kind of like that. And it kind of matches this idea of like, this is very like compact and cluttered, and so is this. It's kind of working. I don't know, it's kind of working for me. You know? Alright, I'm gonna have to go here, guys, so let me just add like some lanterns or something. I don't know which lanterns. Yeah. Maybe these ones? I guess I could put something in front of the window too. Let's try like a gray painted. We could put a light there if needed. Or I could do coral. Do some coral. That's for psychos. Give me the green one. Oh my god. Fuck it. Alright, we'll do that. We'll paint those later. I don't know. Thoughts? Opinions? What are we looking at here? Bone wall. Bone wall can look good as wallpaper, actually. Yes, you're right. It has a look to it that's different. It's very interesting. Okay, I think this is pretty good here, guys. I think I'm gonna come back and paint some of this stuff when I'm on next time, whenever that is. But I think then we'll finish this off. The roof here is good. We're gonna make a little balcony here of sorts. And then all we really have to do is I want to make these raised like planter boxes. I'm just going to put this now because I'm going to forget if not. But you can make like these, ooh, that's too dark. You can make these raised boxes with this. And then you put a tree in it. It's kind of like sort of futuristic, I guess. Ooh. Wait a minute. How did I do this before? I'm meant to remind myself I did this. There's a way to do this where it looks kind of cool, so I'll figure it out. Oh, was it slime wall? Oh, maybe it's slime wall. Sorry, maybe that's what it is. Give me a sec. Where is it? Slime. No. Was it block? I can't remember now. I can't remember if I used blocks. Let me just sort my brain out here. Is it blocks I use? Maybe it's, oh, maybe it is blocks I use. I'm gonna have to actuate these obviously, but you do this. Yeah, so I'll do walls. Yeah, okay, I remember. So it's basically, I'm gonna make like a planter box. Not out of that, let's do it with this. Then you just do this. Yeah, so you get that little overhang, and then you put your tree in here. So I'll get like planter. No, I'm not gonna hot it. Like I'll make an actual custom tree, but like that's the idea. What? God damn it. Yeah, I'll come back to that later. But that's the idea. So that'll give me a lot of texture on this bridge. And I won't do these necessarily. I'll do some other stuff. And the thing is, like, the tree can connect into this because I can just actuate it. All right, which is gonna be sick. Yeah. We're going? All right. All right, guys. So that's the plan for next time. We'll figure that out. And then we have a lot of detail work to do here for the most part, but I think we're doing pretty good. And importantly, oh yeah. There we go, guys. All right, awesome. Let me save and exit before I forget. Boom, nailed it. So guys, I'll be back on at, I don't know, some point, whenever that is, hopefully. And if not, I think, yeah, it'll work. So yeah, Mime, Jolly, thanks for hanging out. Johnson, good. We'll see you guys hopefully soon. Gus as well. Everyone who popped in, appreciate it. We'll try to be on at some point when I have time. I could be on maybe tomorrow at some point. Probably, maybe. No, probably not. I don't have time. We'll see. When I have time, I'll post in the Discord. If you guys can hop in for a few hours, join me. We will be doing building. Okay. I want to finish this build. The goal is eventually to make this map available to people. Hopefully. And yeah, it'll be fun. So guys, thanks for hanging out. Enjoy the rest of your weekend if I don't see you. And yeah, we'll talk soon. Peace.